Alright, we are in. Welcome to the 20th edition of the Journey into Nerdom podcast. Once
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah! Alright, yeah. Woo! Yeah. If you don't know, my allergies are kicking up, so this is going to be hard for me. I am your host, as always, SR Native. Along with me are always my brother and our buddy. First, I'm going to introduce my brother, Mike, aka Forever Delicious.
Hey!
And lastly, our buddy from Luddy, I don't know, whatever. EJ, aka Zen Pixel.
Hello.
Yeah, all right. A lot of things happen. Well, before I wanted to get to a little whatever, like how would you say a opinion piece? I guess before, well, not an opinion piece. I want to do like the opinions, the opinion that I put in the general of our discussion, last. But first, we will go with the movie stuff. They revealed the Batmobile. Batmo. They revealed the Batmobile. Did I just say Batmo?
I'm just thinking about Simpsons now. I'm just picturing Mo in a Batman outfit now.
Batmo, yeah. I'm like really bad right now. It's allergies. I'm blaming on the allergies. They revealed the Batmobile, what it's gonna look like in the new Batman movie, and I'll put that on screen. And yeah, that's what it looks like, baby. It looks like a muscle car with he put little fins on it.
Little cute bat fins at the end.
Yeah. Honestly, I dig it. Well, there's only one shot. I can only find like one shot, but the back of the Batmobile has that giant motor on it, and it's like, wow, that looks awesome. He's like, just throw a giant turbine.
I'll link more
in back of it. It's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like something a billionaire wouldn't buy.
Yeah,
it just seems like some regular dude would be like, yeah, I'm just gonna suit my car up.
Yeah. I hearken it to something like an homage, not an homage, but just like something like, let's do this real quick, and it'll evolve into like what, Tim Burton's Batmobile pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Because this is what, year 2 Batman.
Year 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Me and Mike were talking about that. It's like, at least it's not like another tank giant thingy that he has.
Right? That he's barreling through Gotham, probably not killing people, who knows?
Yeah. Well, because like what? Batman v Superman, he was just like destroying everything in that little area that they were at. Like killing people left and right. Like, you don't care.
Same with Nolan stuff. Wasn't he just barreling? He's just a huge tank just rolling. Was he getting chased? Well, he was getting chased by cops, right?
Yeah, he was being chased by cops in the first one and in the third one. He was like helping with the chase, I guess, in Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Return, or not? Yeah, the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
With Joker and stuff like that, but he wasn't killing people, but he let a bunch of people die. Let a bunch of cops die. I'm trying to remember. He did a lot of property damage in Batman Begins, if I remember right. I don't think he killed anyone. He could have killed people. He was like running cop cars over and everything. If I remember right.
Yeah, what if someone's in that parking lot he backed up into, and then just got crushed in their car?
Yeah, or like he was blowing like cars up in Dark Knight in that little underground.
Is it the freeway
tunnel
scene?
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember right. I was like, what if there's people in there, man? Like,
yeah, and they even show you like, oh yeah, these kids are just hanging out in this in this car for no reason.
Yeah,
and he's barreling through, blowing up all the cars in front of him.
Hey, mommy, it's Batman. Ah!
Oh man, but yeah, I'm digging this look. Gives it back, puts Batman back into a little more simpler feel to him, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is year 2, so it's not like he's gonna be like crazy, gadget. I don't think he's gonna be crazy gadget friendly or whatever. And this is supposed to be like more detective, right?
Yeah, blend
I
of both.
remember.
I've heard. Like it's the grounded high tech Batman, but it's more detective stuff going around.
Hmm.
Like if he leaves, it'll make sense. He just won't be AFK from Gotham, and people like, hey, where's Batman? Where's Bruce? And not really connect the two.
Yeah. Dang it, my allergies. Oh man, you're gonna hear a lot of that. Sorry, guys. I might just like mute myself on the podcast. Yeah. I really hope this movie is gonna be pretty okay, pretty good. Pretty okay.
I know.
Just better
At
than
least okay.
just better than what we got for the Justice League and Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
Doesn't that suck that the stuff that they try to do for the DCU was like terrible? It has to go back to being like a grounded Nolan-ish movie.
It's like a reset for Batman.
Yeah. It's so weird. I mean, like I would like to see his more
Oh.
Yeah, no, I would like to see more of his, fantastic his more theatrical or whatever, his out
there villains.
there villains,
Dr.
yeah.
Not Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
He's probably a doctor, right?
Yeah.
How come he doesn't? Yeah, that's weird. How come he doesn't call himself Dr. Freeze? He is a doctor. Like that, they really get mad at you if you don't call them.
I know, right?
You know?
7 years or something or other.
Yeah.
Gee, all right.
I did 7 years of medical school not to be called doctor or whatever.
Well, it's like, why don't they call her Dr. Harley Quinn? Or
Oh, right.
Dr.
That's true.
I don't know.
Is Dr. Fate
Dr.
not even
Ivy,
a fate?
I guess.
I mean, not a fate. Dr. Ivy. Oh, right.
Yeah, Dr. Ivy. I forgot about that. Well, I think she calls herself Doctor.
Yeah, I think she does.
Whatever her name is in real life.
I think it's Isley or something like that, right?
Yeah, Dr. Isley. I think it's like yeah. But I don't think Harley really does, right? No, yeah.
No, but she does take advantage of the fact that she is a doctor.
Yeah.
Not that we'll know that, but whatever. Anyway.
They did kind of show it, Michael.
Yeah, Mike. She has her instances of
She had her
sanity.
instances. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. We're just gonna forget that movie exists, much like all the other ones.
Oh man! All right. Okay. Well, Batman. I don't think. Well, you can't. As I say, you can't go wrong with Batman. But they made like 3 out of the what? No, 4 out of the. Would you really? Did you say Justice League is a Batman movie? Has to be, right? Because it's mostly him.
I think so, yeah. Because he doesn't he assemble everyone? He visits everybody. Yeah, I would call that.
Like, okay, there's Justice League, Batman v Superman, Batman and Robin. A lot of people put Batman Forever in there. I kind of don't. I kind of find it quirky in its own way.
Someone's going against Mr. Freeze, right?
No. It's the one with Riddler and Two-Face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones and yeah.
That's such a weird.
He enjoyed his part way too much, or something.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember seeing that when I was in theaters. That's how old I am. And I just remember like, wow, this is weird, but okay, I guess whatever. Just I don't know how Gotham City became this little neon light thing.
Gothic.
Yeah, but they kind of like what's it called to it in the second one? Because they're talking about like power plants in the second one. Like we want to be like have more energy or light this place up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, all right, okay. So I kind of like accepted a little bit, but and it was still pretty bad movie. So then you have you have Tim Burton's Batman. What is
Batman
that?
Returns.
Batman Returns. Okay, yeah. Then you have the Nolan trilogy, which I guess you could put the third movie as a bad movie. Can you? I guess maybe I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of people do apparently though.
Is that the one with Bane? I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Isn't
one
that
of
the
those ones
concept?
that like, a lot of people. It's not that it's a bad movie. It's just that a lot of people don't like it because I guess it was more of a money grab. So that's the only reason why they call it a bad movie.
I think Nolan was kind of like out of it too as well. He's like, I had to do another one. Just like I want to make my own movies. That require love as the whole plot of the movie of Interstellar. By the way, yeah,
Interstellar.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna go on a tangent. Interstellar. I just don't think the movie's overrated. Great visuals, but the whole concept of it, the whole thing about it, is stupid.
Well, let's not stop there. A lot of Nolan stuff I feel like is overrated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you spelled Inception was as well.
Yeah.
Like what else do you think?
Dunkirk. I think Dunkirk's overrated.
I've never seen it, so that's why I was like, I'd never seen that movie, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll agree with you. Like, because it has Nolan's stank on it, you know.
Yeah, he's good with He's good with visuals.
Yeah,
I give him that. I give him his credit when credit is due. But when it comes to story and stuff like that, it's not very. Well, the new one that's coming up looks interesting, but everything else just like love. Why do fourth dimensional creatures care about love or even can think what love is?
Yeah. You've seen it, right?
Interstellar?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the CinemaSins of it.
Okay. No, yeah,
but I get the gist.
Yeah,
I get the gist of the CinemaSins. That's how bad. I wouldn't say bad, but just how structured it is. I can get the gist from the CinemaSins one.
Yeah, it's really bad. But like I said, it's great visuals and like, you know, I guess practical effects or something, whatever. I don't know, whatever.
I guess. The walking TV. I don't know.
Well, like Inception's pretty. Like everyone always goes crazy about that hallway scene. I'm like, I mean that hallway scene that's only like 15 seconds in the movie. Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, I guess. Like, you know. Actually, I'm really undervaluing that whole thing. Like who made that whole rig of like that room? Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's cool at the time.
Yeah,
it's like what's that? Space Odyssey. I'm butchering the name. 2001.
2001.
Yeah, 2001 Space Odyssey, and it's peddled as something that pioneered editing, and I could see that, but everything else is bad.
Yeah.
So I won't pretend it's a great movie. Okay, it pioneered
like
editing
that movie.
style.
Yeah.
2001 it's like the juxtaposition and stuff like that. And everything else, oh god. Kind of.
Yeah. It's like, no wonder why he didn't win an Oscar for that movie. Oh wait, no, I think he did.
Oh, did it? Oh god. All right.
I think he won for editing. I honestly think I think that movie only won editing. I don't think he ever won a Oscar. Let me check that out. I'm gonna see. But yeah, what were we talking about? Some Batman. We started talking about Batman, then we went to Nolan. Stanley Kubrick. Oscar.
Isaac. Wait.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, we're talking about like, do we put Dark Knight Returns into the bad Batman films? I don't know.
Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It is kind of. Well, see, I'm gonna nitpick the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But it feels bad. I wouldn't say it was bad. Again, Nolan's stank on it just makes it look visually orgasmic.
Oh wow. okay. He never won.
Oh,
For only thing was best visual effects, 2001:
yeah.
A Space Odyssey.
And editing and stuff. Yeah.
He was like a nominee for like every one of his like movies.
Yeah, I believe that stuff.
Yeah,
God,
I
Space
believe
Odyssey.
So weird. I guess like most of the revolutionaries didn't really get one. Like the only
Yeah.
ones you like hear are like what is that dude from what is that Rosebud movie?
Oh, Orson
Like
Welles.
Orson Welles got like that was like his first movie if I remember right. That was like the
Yeah.
only one. And he kind of just like he kind of just like faded
Kind of
away.
peaked.
Yeah.
He's really
Like
good in that too. It still holds up.
yeah, it's really good. Spielberg, Lucas didn't win anything,
Oh.
and you can kind of tell why. Like as much as I like him, like yeah, he's not a good writer. Um,
Yeah, a lot of the pioneers they just care about the visuals and how it looks. A lot of
Mhm.
Indiana Jones stuff looks great and
Yeah.
is told okay. And then you see the new stuff where they try to make it for the new generation and it just kind of flops.
Yeah. I guess like the only one I don't know. Can you really call him a? I don't know. I shouldn't say that. Can you call Spielberg like a like an empire pioneer of
A
the
pioneer and stuff like that. I
in the
would
film genre? Yeah.
back in the 90s. Because a
Okay.
lot of his
Yeah.
his look with the long takes and the focus on the eyes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really not repercussions but affected a lot of film students after that. Same with Lucas and same with
Yeah.
Peter Jackson and too like that. But at some point they become like, I want to say Lucas because Lucas is the earliest with the prequels.
Yeah.
They make something that tries to appeal to the current generation and kind of flops. So
Oh yeah, that is
Lucas
true.
is the prequels, and then
You have Spielberg right now.
Spielberg with the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
And then you have Peter Jackson with The Hobbit,
Yep.
where it's just one book and they stretch it on 3 movies. So it's kind of.
Well, it's like two because he
Oh, is it
didn't
2?
really want to do it too either. Yeah.
No,
Well, no.
I thought they made a trilogy out of The Hobbit book,
Yeah,
right?
made a
Okay.
trilogy. They wanted to make 2 movies. That was it. Like it was Del Toro that wanted to do it. That was assigned to direct the movie and do everything. Because they said Jackson was pretty much drained from doing the Lord of the Rings. And
I don't blame him.
Yeah. Well, he also did King Kong as well, which is another really passion project of his, and you can really tell in that movie, that was he really, really, really was in love with that story, and I'm King Kong is one of my favorite movies of all time. I could say any one of them. The '70s one has it's bad, but it still has its quirks to it. It's just funny. It's just fun. It's so bad. It's fun. It's just wow, you guys are really gonna brutally annihilate him with not shotguns, but miniguns on helicopters. Ooh, that's a horrible way to die. Oh man, but yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, Peter Jackson. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I guess it took forever to get into production. That's why Del Toro left, and he said, I'm gonna go do Hellboy. I think Hellboy 2 or something like that, or Pan's Labyrinth or one of them.
Yeah,
one of the ones that he got he started becoming Oscar worthy, if I remember right. But yeah. Anyway, going back to I don't know what we're talking about.
I believe it was Batman.
It was Batman, but yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about pioneer. We're talking about pioneers of the trait as well. When we got on that stuff. Then we got to we're talking about Lord of the Rings and Hobbit, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's not I have a huge thing about that. Do you put Coppola is there as well? I would think you kind of do as well for visuals.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he is a visual
Coppola
pioneer
definitely.
as well.
Coppola, Orson Welles. I keep getting them confused with H.G. Wells, but Orson Welles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I always do too. Yeah,
Kubrick. Despite him not winning awards, he pioneered a lot of things.
yeah. Oh man,
Because
but
they
yeah,
affected the generation after with Scorsese, right?
yeah,
Coppola were before, so Scorsese, and then
yeah.
Spielberg and Lucas, and yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say like Coppola is like the gangster film of that genre was his during like I say late 60s,
yeah,
early 70s. Then Scorsese came in around I would say probably the late 70s, early
yeah.
80s. Because
That's about right. Yeah,
yeah, after like when the experimentation was like the golden age this was about to fade away, I guess you would
yeah.
say. Yeah.
And then Lucas and Spielberg came in like, "Yo, what up?
They kind
Lasers,
of tainted it.
yeah. Wookiees, third kind, all that
no
stuff."
longer no longer about the not exploitation, no longer about experimentation with film and artistry.
Yeah, or the human
Yeah.
human condition, aliens,
Yeah.
wrinkled guys who can shoot lasers at not lasers, but lightning out of their fingertips.
See, we know films. We know films. Oh man, but yeah. Anyway, going back to Batman. Hope it's good. All right,
Yeah,
let's move on.
it feels good. Matt Reeves is directing it, so
I'm hopeful too. Matt Reeves, he did the Planet of the Apes movies, the remakes.
Oh, see, he
If I
can.
remember it. Yeah, he can do it. Yeah, I feel like it's in good
Whether or not
hands.
fans are gonna like it, then
Yeah,
another
yeah.
thing. A lot of people know, not a lot of people, but I have heard a minority who don't like the Batmobile,
Vocal
especially
minority.
classmates who sit next to me.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Matt Reeves. I think he can do it. If he
You can do it, Matt. I'm Reeves.
if he can, I'm pretty sure if he can do all three. If I am right. He did all three of the whole Planet of the Apes trilogy, and those are really good films.
Yeah. I mean, how are you gonna make a sequel out of Planet of the Apes? Matt Reeves is like,
Dude,
no,
yeah.
I'll do it.
He's like, I'll do it now, and I'll make it.
Make it, you sons of.
Oh man,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's oh, never mind.
What?
I don't even know. I thought you said, did you say sequel or prequel?
This is prequel, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, prequel, right? You're right. I said sequel, huh? Okay, yeah,
I think
prequel.
so, yeah.
It's a prequel, right? Because like they start
Yeah, it's
losing
supposed to be.
their talking voices. They're talking at the
Okay,
end.
yeah. It's a sort of a
Yeah, okay.
prequel-ish movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a prequel to I forget his name, the original one.
Charlton Heston.
Thank you, Charlie Heston.
Yeah. God, those
Well,
movies are so good too. I love those. If you've never
right?
seen those, if you've never seen any of the Planet of the Apes movies, the original Planet of the Apes movies, the '60s version, those are really good films.
See,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
good to us, but do you
Yeah.
think a lot of people are going to be impressed by that anymore nowadays?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
And be like, oh, this is stupid. It's just a dude in a
it's talking
suit
apes.
in a mess. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're losing the point. I'm going to strangle
Yeah.
you. I tell you, I showed a friend of mine New Hope.
yeah. And
then
you said
all
that
she
she
would-
didn't like her.
Yeah, she'd just keep talking like, oh, lasers. I'm like, I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to.
Oh man, yeah.
Yes.
It's really difficult. Because I grew up on old films too. So it's just like and old music, and it's just like, ah man, when you try to like say like this is good stuff, man, it's just like I don't get it. Like it's just like, oh man,
What?
I hate you. Yeah, it's just like oh man, you just don't know good. You just don't know. You don't know culture. Whatever. I don't know. Those, yeah, but I always say those are good films. I love watching them. Okay, let's move on to other bigger. I don't think bigger things, but just things. Uh, Simon Pegg told. Okay, yeah. So the Star Trek franchise is pretty much dying. I say.
Bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah, it's bleeding out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in both movie and in television. Because, well, I don't know about television. I should see the ratings first for it. But I hear a lot of people like really vocal about not liking what they're doing with Picard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What way? Without spoiling, because I'm gonna binge it.
It's
at
just
some point.
more it's something like apparently I guess nothing like he's not like how he is or whatever. I would say like he's not the character that they used to do. It's sort of like how everyone was kind of upset with Luke Skywalker.
The Luke's not gonna that.
Why is this character why is he like this? Because like all of a sudden he like Picard likes kids, and I know you have more experience than I do with TNG.
He liked kids in TNG.
He liked he like because everyone say he didn't really care for them that much.
What? I'm about to nerd slap someone.
That's what I heard.
There's an episode where he interacts with. He gets trapped in a turbo lift, not a turbo lift. I don't know what it's called in Star Trek, but let's just say turbo lift.
Turbo lift.
And he gets stuck in a turbo lift with a bunch of kids. And yes, at first he's annoyed as hell, like he doesn't want to talk to them. And then it turns out, I need them to get out of the damn turbo lift. And then he gets a bond, and then he likes them. And then it exists.
He's uncomfortable around kids or whatever.
Yeah,
because that's what like a lot of things. Like some people were saying, like just like small things from him, like how he is now and like how he was back then. But I'm like, I could always like write that off as just like maybe he's different from like what I don't know how old he was during TNG. But he's like 90 years old.
It's a good amount of time between TNG and
you
now.
can progress. Yeah, you can progress as a person. But I'm like, but also they're just saying like the story wise too. It's more just it's a bunch of like action and not really a whole lot of delegating like how Picard was.
I could see that, and I don't want to be.
That's the purest. That's the purest for you though. I guess you would say.
Yeah, you're right, and definitely it's called Picard. Yeah. And a lot of the purists, they have TNG in a certain plateau, and a lot of it they'll compare everything to that. And if it doesn't hold up, which it will never hold up, they don't like it like at all.
Yeah, or like how we were talking about with the Federation being like how people were saying like they were not Zionists,
militaristic.
Like they became like isolationists and very what do they call that? I forget what they're like.
Xenophobic?
No. Xenophobic, yeah.
Like outside people?
Yeah, they didn't like outside people after the whole the first episode with the what's it called? Destroying their whole their shipping yard.
Oh, the Mars shipping yards with the not prosthetics. The one Data is.
Yeah.
Like androids, but there's something else. They're called. Androids.
I mean, I've seen so many reviews like talking about like I should know what they're called by now.
There's something sciencey, like not replicants, but androids.
Yeah. Anyway, stuff. And then the article that you're looking at with Simon Pegg saying like the Star Trek franchise probably won't move forward. He's talking about the movies. He's talking about the Kelvin universe movies and like And I'm like, I could have told you that. Like nobody wants to go back and go and do that. Not unless you bring a whole different team, like go to TNG era and mess around with that part too as well. Go like what? 100 years? Is it 100 years in the future? Is that when
give or
TNG
take
occurs? Yeah.
Yeah, give or take 100 years.
And you have the Kelvin timeline of Picard, of like that crew or whatever. Maybe Worf's not there. I don't know. Like it's just like
what? It just sounds like you're just panicking. Where's everyone? Worf's not here. Where the hell?
No, I just say like Worf's not there because what's it called? The Klingon planet didn't get gutted by just get his moon destroyed and didn't have
Yeah.
to join the Federation. They're still at war with the Federation or whatever.
That's just the Kelvin. If you watch Kelvin universe stuff and then you watch Picard, you're just I don't understand anything. There's not one straight line.
Or the whole swearing. I think that like a lot of people are off put by the swearing, the amount of swearing in Picard as well.
Is there a lot of swearing?
Yeah, apparently they like to use the f bomb.
Is it awkward for them? They're like, oh gosh, excuse me, or do
No,
they just
it's
throw
not
it
even.
out?
It's just like they completely like throw it out. It's like, what? Like
That's weird.
yeah, like one of the I think it's I don't know if it's like one of the higher ups say that to him. It's like you're sheer. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, we're of age. We're good.
Yeah, yeah. It's like your sheer fucking hubris. And it's just like what? And he's like,
God.
It's like whoa, okay.
Whoa, that's weird. Like they say it in Discovery. I've read, and that makes sense because that's just the advent of the Federation. They're just baby steps.
Yeah.
But this is the Federation proper. At least like say damn or blast like a Star Wars does.
Yeah. Or like doesn't I was gonna say doesn't what's his face McCoy say like yeah damn I think he says damn a lot too. Damn.
Like, I'm not an engineer. I'm a damn doctor.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a doctor. Damn it. Yeah, he says damn a lot.
He's like he's on the human side or the whatever. I always say that. I've been watching a lot of people talk about like descriptions like how the Kelvin universe got it wrong. Like why is what's her face in there instead of McCoy? Like why is it
Uhura?
Uhura in there instead of why is she in his spot in the movies?
Is she? She's not a medic. Oh, is she? I don't remember.
No. It could just be like because you know how it's always the trio.
Oh, you mean included?
He's like he's like Spock's like the voice of logic or whatever, and like McCoy's like the I would say the the feeling side, I guess you would say the gut instinct or whatever side of him.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, and Kirk talks to him, and tries to figure out like what to do, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like that. Like I don't know why like she's in there, but I was like, whatever. I don't know. Like,
you know more OT stuff than different. I do.
Yeah,
and do they even explain that in the original stuff? Well, why is
just because
she even
Kirk
on the ship?
What?
They're just surfing with each other, right? Oh, Uhura or all of them. Do they explain how they got on the ship?
They're just serving with each other. If I remember right. Yeah, it's just they grew a bond between each other. Yeah. Well, what's his face? McCoy is, his friend, his best friend was just like, one of his best friends, as well as Spock, because
yeah,
and
they could have did that in the movies. Honestly, it'd been like a slow burn, them knowing each other, getting to know each other and stuff.
Yeah. And then you have Simon Pegg writing the third movie and a whole lot of putting a whole lot of himself in there. Anyway, I would just say just because he was saying they need to make like huge money in order for those movies to succeed. If I remember right, he was saying like, we need to make like studios want them to make like Marvel movie kind of money, and they're not Marvel movie money. They're not Marvel movie movies. It's like it's a really hard niche if I remember right. It's a really real niche of Star Trek, and I don't know if you can make money exploiting nerd stuff a whole lot, like especially kind of that stuff, like science fiction in general. Because a lot of them don't. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Because a lot of the science fiction tales, like Star Trek and Doctor Who, they're being changed a lot. Well, Star Wars as well. I was telling Mike, I was telling him
Hello?
this. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I guess I DC'd.
Okay. I was like, what? What's going on here?
What did I miss?
What,
I'm back from time.
where'd you drop off at? What was I saying? What was I rambling about?
I think McCoy. McCoy
Oh,
something.
yeah. Okay.
Let's continue from
Okay.
where you
Okay.
you are now.
Well, I was saying like I don't think you can make a whole lot of money with like you can make a lot of money with Star Wars, not Star Wars. Yeah, well, Star Wars. You should be making money with Star Wars, but
Yeah.
instead of you can make a lot of money with superhero movies, but I don't think you can make a whole lot of money when it comes to the the niche audience, like sci-fi nerddom. I would say, like Star Trek is one of them.
Yeah, a lot of those TV shows.
Yeah,
Stargate.
yeah, yeah. Like if they made a Stargate movie, I'd be like, okay, like that is a really that you're making a really big, not mistake, but just like you're really putting hope
You're
into
scraping
that.
down in the barrel, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh man, well they're gonna try to make Dune, but you know,
I feel like
oh,
Dune's vague enough that nobody even knows what it is. Just
yeah,
there's giant worms and
giant
stuff.
worms. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
There's like it's a desert place with giant worms in it. That's all I know. Anyway, I was gonna show you show like them like that Red Letter Media
I'm sorry.
talk about the reviews of Picard, but I was like I don't know because he you want to watch the show first.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so I was
binge
like,
it.
yeah. Oh yeah, and it's just like I was gonna say like it's just weird how they like changed the Federation up. Like now it's just like about like a lot of it's just like you know class warfare too as well.
What way? Like
Yeah,
command doesn't like engineering or
no,
something?
no. It's just like Picard, because you know how Picard has that vineyard, right?
Right.
And I guess he goes to like one of his like subordinates, I guess, when he was still in Starfleet, and she's in like a trailer or whatever, and she's like getting after him because like like how do you like go home to your fancy whatever house and everything like that, and I just here within this trailer and just like what? I was like, I thought you guys don't care about that stuff anymore. That you don't.
I have
care
no
about...
idea what you're talking about. If you spoil it for me, it's a spoiler,
I'm
isn't
sorry.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, damn. I was like, who is this? Who's giving mouth to Picard?
Oh, it's no one you know. It's no one.
Oh.
It's like people that were, I guess, when he was in command.
Like red shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's no one that I know.
Oh,
I don't.
No,
I have
okay.
no idea. Yeah. It's just weird. Oh, whatever. But yeah, they bring up that stuff, like stuff like issues today. They're bringing up. They like change the Federation to like that, and I'm like, let's be a little more subtle, guys. I mean, I don't think the Federation. I want to say like the Federation was like the goal, to be, because they're really open to like, anyone, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
But yeah. And like now they're just like closed off and like just like it's from what I hear, I haven't watched Picard either, but I've been watching people like just in there like, oh my god, what's happened to this place?
Yeah, that sounds weird that the Federation went from 0 to 100. Like, I can get it because we've watched Star Trek and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the layman just see it as another dystopian government.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's the Federation.
Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people just say it's like it's just become another generic sci-fi dystopian, futurist, like future, story, and it's just like and I was like, oh yeah, because like kind of know what Star Trek is about, I guess. Yeah, like Federation stuff.
How many episodes does Picard run?
I think it has 7 right now. And
Is it like 24 or 12 all in all?
I think it's 12. I want to say 12. Let me see how many. Let me check that real quick.
Well, because I ask because if they could have the Federation in a good light the first half of the season, and then the Federation slowly go to the dark side the other half, but that would be a slow burn. Yeah, waiting for that, right, Mike? Just it being like, oh, we're all good. No, we're bad now.
Yeah, just like, oh, damn.
Like, I guess that's all it takes. Or
no, it's supposed to be 10 episodes. Apparently.
Oh, damn! Never mind. That's even less.
And I know they're on their 7th, and I think this week's gonna be their 8th.
Sweet.
Or whatever.
Yes, almost there.
So it's almost there. Yeah. So we'll be able to talk about it pretty soon.
I watched all 7 episodes before the show. Or 10.
Remember, like, start creating fake emails.
That's our native 1. That's our native 2. Would they fall for that? I feel like there's an algorithm now. Like these
I would
bastards.
say so. Yeah, I would say so, but I don't think so. Oh man. Okay. Well. Okay. I guess
got me sad.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, wait till we get to the Doctor Who stuff, man.
Oh, I have conflicting feelings about that.
Have you heard about it?
I've read about it, yeah, and I'm actually like, oh, that's nice. But I'll elaborate on that.
I'm conflicted about it too, but I'm just like,
we'll talk about it.
Never mind. Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think we're done with Star Trek. Right? Any more words on Star Trek stuff?
No.
Was that?
Going.
Okay.
What was that, Mike?
Getting a TV series on HBO. That's pretty cool, I guess. Are they gonna? I want to know if did they say?
Are you rushing through this?
No. I was just.
Okay.
My bad. Are they going to? Is it gonna be the story of the two?
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be cut and paste. Not literally, but a little bit more. HBO stuff. HBO they do good productions. I don't know if you guys watch Chernobyl.
Incest and
incest.
Having sex in the first 4 or 5 episodes.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
That's what HBO is known for, man.
Oh, I mean, there was no sex in Chernobyl. I mean, body parts were falling off, but because of the radiation.
I'm just
thinking you're right, but Chernobyl did have a lot of
to me. Yeah, that's all HBO is to me. It's just a bunch of we're edgy.
That's weird, right?
We're gonna have people have sex, and we're gonna win awards for that.
And they keep from Band of Brothers and the Pacific, which it's right. And then was it what's the other one? What's Game of Thrones, right? That's when they started going down the booby lane. Yeah. They started just adding all that stuff.
I think Sex and the City was probably the booby lane.
The booby lane?
I don't know. I have no idea. That was the time when I was like, ugh. Well, I didn't have it either. I didn't have HBO when that part came up.
Oh, I see. I was like, ew, boobies. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah, HBO.
Skinamax, dude. Remember those days?
Remember the Oxygen channel late at night?
I never seen it.
I couldn't afford it. It was just regular TV.
Oh, yeah. Same here. I couldn't afford it either.
It was softcore.
Oh, really? Sweet.
You have to use your imagination.
Oh, I had to use my imagination because I still had the static the static channels.
Is it like one of those photos where you stare at it and then an image pops out?
Yeah,
so you're just kind of staring at the TV.
Well, I had the bunny ears. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I had to is it okay? There, I can only. Yeah, all right, cool.
In your undies, God damn it, come on.
Yeah, no. I wake up, we stay up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh yes, yeah.
Just excited. Yeah. Oh boy.
You know what? I found out it was more or less the Spanish channels.
Oh right.
Mexican channels. Yeah, because those late at night, all their stuff would go from just women in thongs, and I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, I mean, wow. And they would show like they wouldn't show nudity. They would just blur it out. They wouldn't cut it out. They would blur it out.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Yeah, we're lazy. Let's just blur everything.
Oh man.
And that doesn't prevent anything.
Yeah.
Japanese do that, and you see everything. It's not like who are you protecting? Who's chastity
Michael
are you
knows
protecting?
that. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. I was gonna say, Michael knows the reason why they blurred out.
Oh, why, Mike?
It's like it's an older law apparently that they had to follow.
Oh,
Pretty much it. It's like
it's a weird law.
Yeah. I don't know what it is exactly, but I know it's supposed to be some kind of law that they have to follow when doing with nudity, dealing with nudity anyway. Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, they're trying to get it taken out, I guess. Apparently.
Yeah, I think it's like
there's pushback.
I think it's one of those ones that's like you
Right,
don't have to follow this, but they do. More of the way out of respect, I guess.
Like respect of the previous porn stars.
I don't know. It's something like that anyway.
The previous cum dumpsters, I guess.
It makes
a really raunchy
stuff. Doing how much they've been doing. What's it called? What is that? Gang sex? That just them not Fuda.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Mike likes it.
Michael, what is it called? What? It's just one chick and like a gaggle of dudes.
A gaggle of dudes. I love it.
Okay.
Bukkake. There you go.
A fleet of men. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. This is
Imagine
rated R.
Constitution.
Yeah.
This is well gone to rated R.
Yeah. We're of age. How old are we now?
Yeah, we're of age.
We're 20?
We're 20.
20.
We're 20.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're curious now. We're experimenting.
We can almost...
Next week we can start drinking. All right.
I was going to say, next week we can start drinking, yeah. And smoking cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
And gambling. Woo!
Finally.
Oh, man.
Well,
but yeah.
living my life for. We're to gamble.
I was like, when you said that, I was like, yeah, with all the anime that they do, like, there's pushback for,
right?
Stuff. Yeah.
Their whole industry's built on that. So, why?
Yeah.
It's not like you're hiding anything.
Anime. You can talk about the anime industry getting, like, pushback from the West. They want them to censor it, or Americans want them to start censoring it, too, as well. It's like, what? And like I think the dude from like Sword Art or something like that, he said like, well, our target audience is Japan. Like you guys come like way at a distant second, so like we're not gonna bow down to your like needs or whatever, like what you want. As long as the Japanese people are satisfied, then we're doing our job.
Yeah,
because we don't care if it's a success outside of Japan, then they're like, yeah, okay, cool. But their priority is just like, yeah, pleasing themselves, like pleasing the Japanese citizens, people. And it's just like, yeah,
careful.
that's the way it should be. I think that's the way it should be. Actually, honestly,
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah.
I would say that too, but isn't Japan a colony of the U.S. anyway? Don't we have like our 5th fleet over there protecting them from China?
Or protecting them or watching
We
them?
are watching them. You want another fat boy?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Yeah, but it's just like, yeah. But they govern themselves, so it's just like not. I don't think we have a whole giant influence on them.
Until
we're there just to stop them from building Gundams. That's all.
It's not. You see the photos of them actually building Gundams?
Yeah, I think I have actually.
They put one in the mall. Where's the 5th fleet then? No, I'm just kidding.
I think I've seen them. I've seen the thing that they have. Like apparently they have exosuits. So yeah.
Right?
Oh my god.
What was it? The Americans gonna fight with them?
Yeah, I think they were.
Didn't they win? Did the Japanese win? Because I think ours burnt out or something. There's too much stuff on it.
Probably.
God.
I don't know.
How fitting.
I didn't pay attention. I just remember I just seen like a video or a few things where they're actually using them in like
Crushing baby skulls.
no
Okay.
no like manual labor, pretty much. So it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll do manual labor if I have to go in an exosuit.
I was gonna say that too. I'd
Right?
be like, wow, yeah.
I think
feels like
I'm
nothing.
Sure it's like probably an experiment, but yeah, like oh,
Plug it in my brain.
Just take my body apart. Just put my brain on the exosuit.
Oh man,
we're all gonna be Master Chiefs.
That's awesome. Oh, we're talking about Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
But HBO.
Yeah,
Yay.
HBO. Hope they do a good job. The whole thing about like it just made me laugh because also the other story about that was like, yeah, they're confirming that they're gonna keep Ellie gay, and I was like, was that even
a
subject
question?
of debate? Yeah, I was gonna say like, come on, guys, like, who cares? Like, cool.
It's not even in development. Well, it is in development, but it's not even shooting yet. So there's not really a reason to think
I was
about
like,
that stuff.
why would you make her straight anyway? Like, who cares? Like, does it matter?
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Yeah,
Half the world's dead or something.
yeah. I was gonna say, does sexuality even matter at that point when everything's like
Nope.
fallen down or anything like that? When society has just been destroyed. Yeah, everything's gone.
Yeah. You guys play the games, right? I don't want to ruin stuff.
I played most of the first one.
Yeah, same here. I played most of it.
I can't even say I played most of it.
Have you guys reached winter?
No.
Season? No.
I got to the point where you finally ran into the clickers, and then
No, that's not even it.
and then that's pretty much where I fell off at.
This is like pretty much like at the beginning.
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty much the beginning.
Yeah.
You said half, and then that's like one.
That's not right.
Fourth.
I only got to the part where I think it's after that. I want to say it's after that. You meet up you find the I guess the baddies, I guess you would say. The other
that's
I guess.
Is that the beginning?
Is that before? No.
I think that's before. Is it like you first shoot them?
Oh no, because I've seen the clickers and I've gone through the sewers and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I didn't go through the sewers yet.
Yeah, that's around a little bit further than that. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. I'll probably play it sometime. I'm not gonna get.
Yeah,
if you spoil it, I don't care.
It's a pretty late game, man. Like at this point, if we haven't played it, it's our fault.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So in the game, the only time her sexuality is really brought up is she finds porn mags everywhere. So she's like, "Oh my gosh, look at that! How big is that?" Or whatever. And then there's a part in the game where it's implied that she was about to get raped by a grown. And then like she stabs him in the eye and kills him and keeps stabbing him until Joel finds her stabbing him because he got shot.
Yeah.
And he finds, and then it's a very traumatic moment for Ellie, and it's the only time where it's implied that she might be sexually harassed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And probably a good reason why she swore off men because that's the only men that she gets exposed to trying to kill her.
Yeah. I was gonna say I would say that too. But I'm not gonna say anything else. Shouldn't say.
Yeah, and Joel doesn't say like, "Yeah, you're supposed to be a woman." Like, none of that stuff matters.
Yeah, you're supposed to serve us, like not serve us, but just you're supposed to be with us. I'm like, who cares? At that point, I'm like, as long as you have my back and I have yours, like we're good, man. Like
that's what's so good about Last of Us is that they don't do any misconceptions at the beginning. Like everyone's dead, the whole world's probably gone, and all this stuff. We don't really have time to worry about sexual orientation.
Yeah,
with clickers running around, stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and that's what just makes. Yeah, that's why I laughed at it. I was like, "Does that really matter in the apocalypse?
Who asked?
Like, who cares?
Like, who does it?
I have no idea who asked that. That is so weird. That is a weird.
Why would
question.
they change that? Or for some reason?
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make any sense, guys. Come on, who cares?
I'm more
shouldn't say
disappointed
that
at how
doesn't
much
make-
it blew up. Like every
Yeah,
news
yeah, that's what
outlet.
I'm talking about too. I'm like, why is this even an issue? Like, who cares? It's just like, yeah, I'm like always just like, yeah, we all know she's gay. Who cares? Let's move on.
Yeah, like all the
Yeah.
gamers know because we saw the trailer
Yeah.
for part 2.
Two.
Yeah, and then the
it's
first
like,
thing you see is her macking out with another chick. Like, oh shit, they
Yeah.
showed it. They have the
Yeah.
balls to do that.
Yeah, and I applaud them for that. I guess I don't know. I shouldn't.
she
say
started
applaud
getting
it. I was
beat
like,
up.
all right, cool. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
I guess she gets killed too. That little lady she was macking with.
right. That's what I'm implying. That's what I'm getting. That she
Yeah.
gets like brutally murdered or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I was like, when you're going back to that, that's pretty sad about Ellie. That's really sad. Because
pretty graphic,
I'm
too.
pretty sure that because I'm like, that's what I think that's what would happen. Like women especially would have to be really on their heels, if it mattered, just like on their toes, just more worried because society's broken down. Just people are just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
I think one of the NPCs calls one of the women, not Ellie, but just their group, breeding women
Mm-hmm.
or breeders.
Yeah.
And that's like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's really dark. Well, that part in the game's really dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, oh crap, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it on the TV show.
Yeah. So, like, I would say, like, only thing that dudes have to worry about is getting killed, like, in the post-apocalyptic world.
And ourselves.
Yeah.
Hang ourselves, yeah.
Yeah, and, like, women have to, well, we both have to be worried about getting raped, honestly, if you think about it. Like,
pretty much.
Yeah, we both, like,
in prison.
but it's more, I think it's more apparent to women, like, to the women being, I shouldn't have said that. Or being ravaged.
Oh no, that's not laughing. Why am I laughing?
Yeah,
but yeah, that's an issue in the post-apocalyptic world of Last of Us.
I was gonna say, but it's not just something new. I mean, it's been around forever. Some stuff like that. I mean, how a lot of us came to be. Like,
yeah,
not like right
not
now.
us,
not
us.
Yeah, but like our past,
our
ancestry. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
The Spaniards
man.
had a fun time going around the world.
Yep. English had fun going around the world, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah.
This is the weirdest tangent.
Yeah, this is the weirdest tangent that we've ever been on. Yeah. I think we should stop. Yeah, okay. Last of Us. Let's hope it's
Last
pretty
of Us.
good.
Woo. Yeah.
Woohoo! All right.
We're of age. We're curious.
Hey, man. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna have that much to talk about this day, but we
did.
Talking about, yeah.
Got a lot of
serious issues.
It is a journey. We do get, side quests.
Side quest. Oh man, if only that stupid name.
Oh yeah.
If it was still available, we wanted to name our podcast the Side Quest Podcast, or the Side Trek.
Those are the Side Questers, or Side Trek. Yeah, that's right. Oh,
yeah,
I love
the Side Trek Podcast. But it was just like, somebody already took it. And I'm like, yeah, so mad.
Could have added a number or an X. Side Trekkers X.
Side Trekkers. We call it the Trekkers is spelled with an X.
Tricks. Side
tricks. Side Trekkers. Why are you guys called the Side Trekkers?
Shut your mouth.
We didn't think of it that way.
Oh god, the saddest image of just you guys in shirts with the with Side Trekkers on at your cons.
Yeah.
Some random dude.
You want to be part of the Side Tricks? Yeah, you want
Side Tricks.
You spell like the Matrix, like how TREX. Yeah.
Oh,
Side Tricks.
The computer speak.
Yeah.
Hi there.
No.
Man. Okay, video games. More video games. Especially speaking of video games, Last of Us. It was talking about movies. Now we're going to switch to video games. That was a perfect segue into
Nice,
video
very
games.
nice.
Resident Evil 3. Somebody said the safe rooms with Nemesis aren't safe. Some of them, I guess,
Some of
specific
them aren't
ones.
safe.
Because like at first it was just like saying like someone's leaked out that the safe rooms weren't safe from Nemesis.
Yeah,
But they came back like that following, I guess, like maybe about 3-4 hours after that whole thing came out, and said like, no, you got it wrong. It's like certain places. The safe rooms are still kind of safe, I guess, but it's just certain ones.
yeah.
If I'm saying it right, I guess you'd say.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mike's gonna be. Are you gonna play it, EJ?
Probably not.
I was just saying,
Not
did
on
you
launch.
finish this?
I haven't even played the second one.
I still haven't played 7th or the second one. Yeah, still haven't bought the second one. Oh man, but yeah, I'm not scared. Not just I am
Yeah, we're not scared.
I'm
We're not
scared
scared.
of games, especially when I saw like 7th one. I was like, oh my goodness. and I should play it on VR because I do have a VR.
With the window open.
No, shut up.
In the dark.
Back to the window.
At 3 a.m. The haunting hour.
I mean, he's not even gonna know it's dark. He can just put on the headset and just block out everything.
That's true, but the idea that it's in the dark. You know, it's when you
Knowing
take off
that
the
you
headset
put on
and it's
this
still
thing in the
dark.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
my head's too big, and I see light under where my like the nose guard where the nose
Oh, see?
place is.
There you go.
Yeah, so
And then
So
you
you
put a
have to-
mannequin in front of you. So when you take it off.
I guess I have really bad what do they call that? What's the problem with our eyes, Mike?
Is it astigmatism?
Yeah, I guess I
Oh.
have really bad astigmatism for VR because I can never get like the double image out of it.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, it is. It's like I can it's just a lingering one. It's not like full blown like, oh man, I still have a double shadow, but or double image,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I still have a. It still kind of gets. I have to like put like one of my eyes or one of the VR things lower or higher than the other eye, I guess you could say, to get like perfect like perfect image. You would say.
Is there a VR fix for that? Because I feel like that would be a pretty big sell.
Yeah,
fix
I don't
that.
know,
Huh.
but I don't know if it's astigmatism. It might be just me. I just don't know. Don't have a good.
I just put it on wrong or something.
Yeah, just putting it on wrong. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, can't wait to play them. Play those games, which is like gonna be like those things are like the 51st and 52nd game that I still have to play. for my backlog.
50?
You know? Oh man. Speaking of, I'm going to sidetrack. I was like, because I have all those games, right, and I have now become addicted to World of Tanks.
Oh!
And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like I have all these things, but yet I'm wasting my time on
a
this
free game.
Yeah, on a
What
free
a free
game.
Is World of
Yeah.
Tanks for the Switch?
No,
No.
it's PS4. I know, right? I was thinking about that
that'd
too.
Be
I was
great.
like, I was thinking about that. I was like, why aren't like World of Warships and I want every time I say World of Warships, I was going to say World of Warcraft. Why isn't World of Warships and World of Tanks not on the Switch yet,
Right?
or
Do it.
something of that matter?
Mhm.
Oh man, that'd be so fun. But yeah, I'm like I'm like grinding because I'm playing like with artillery tank.
Oh, Russia?
No, just
US.
just both US. I'm just gonna go US branch at first.
Oh, okay.
And oh my goodness, man, you have to grind to get to those high level tanks, man.
And there's different variations of them, so that's
Yeah.
annoying as hell.
Yeah, it is annoying. And I'm like, oh man, where do I branch off into? Like I have to go and see, like, okay, if I go here, then okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
What's your end tank? Like, what's the tank you're aiming for?
Oh, right now I'm just like, since I'm just doing like the artillery dude, I'm just gonna sit in the back and just like bombard them.
Is there a certain
Uh,
tank you're trying to grab for?
oh no, but it's just like a huge thing with just a giant cannon on the top of it, dude.
Oh, okay. So like those are not artillery tanks, but the ones we see in the footage where there's like
Yeah.
5 people manning it.
Yeah.
The
Oh man,
anti-tank busters.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
that's
there's not
awesome.
no real like how World of Warships has battleships.
Yeah.
I feel like well, World of Warships, I feel like is the better game because you can get to the heavy the heavy guns a lot quicker. You know?
Yeah.
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 So I'm okay with it. Okay with getting like little light tanks and artillery. I don't know, busters. I would say artillery
Just bum
units or
rushing
whatever.
people. I'm gonna
Yeah,
bum
and just like
rush.
going out there and bum rushing people. The only drawback to the artillery unit is like you can't. The reload time is just ridiculous. It's insane. You like get
No.
heavy amount of damage, but it's just insane reload time.
This is bad as World Warships.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my
It was
god.
like
You have to keep moving.
7 seconds. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, it's still fun. I still find it fun. Like, but the thing is like it's like sometimes you get a good game, other times like you just get annihilated.
Or you're the last one. And
Yeah,
everyone's
I'm like,
dead.
oh no.
Like, oh god, they're overrunning my position. Artillery on me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we can talk about the gamer bed.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh yeah, there it is, the gamer bed.
What is this?
This is awesome. This is
the future, EJ, is what it is.
If I was like 12, this is what I would want.
That's true. If I was a young man.
Yeah. But the
You're
thing
still
is, like
young,
your bed would be like filled with like nasty chips
Roaches?
all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at who affords all that monster. You see the little trolley
the
cable?
little trolley. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all lined up, all nice. I'm just gonna use one shelf.
You can put your insulin there when you get diabetes.
And so you put that in the little cup holders.
Yeah.
So it's easy to grab.
Like
But
it only has like 2 cup holders or 4.
Yeah, 4.
Where's the
trolley.
Oh, if you want to sit up.
Oh man. Oh
What
yeah, I
is this?
forgot. Does it a recliner as well?
I believe, yeah, it has to. Hopefully,
Yeah.
so you
think
can
it's
get the
recliner.
blood pumping.
Yeah. So you won't get like your legs won't start to decay. What do they call that? Gangrene or whatever? I don't know.
Oh god. Do you remember that scene in Blade 2?
Yeah.
Where it showed the super fat dude? And he was just
Yeah.
kind of like sitting in the bed, lounging.
This is Blade 1.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Blade 1?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the bed he was lounging on. Look at all the snacks. I can't afford that.
I can't
He's
afford
here.
it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, high voice was it?
Yeah.
He's here. Ah!
I don't think he kills him. I think he just leaves him there to burn or something like
It's alright.
Oh,
He's in a
man.
gamer bed.
that. Yeah, that's true. He'll be fine in no time.
We could just put up those blankets.
Oh man. But yeah, that's the gamer bed. It's awesome. I love it. That's
How
hilarious.
much is it?
I think it's like I don't know.
Like $1,000
I don't know,
bucks,
man.
probably.
If it comes with the like the mattress and stuff like that, then I would say it's like probably like 500. I would say
Oh, okay.
maybe I would say
Snacks not included.
It's probably more.
Yeah.
It depends.
If I
Like,
go
I
over
mean,
to-
it depends.
If I go over to Gabriel's house and I see him in that, I'll be like, oh man. I'm like,
Like,
you're a
scoot
cop.
away.
You're a cop, dude. Oh man, he moved out of his house or out of his parents' house.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
That's why he's not
I
on
see.
here anymore. Well, he's also a
Oh.
cop now too. So
Yeah. I see photos of him just all souped up.
Oh, have you seen him?
Yeah. On his Instagram.
Oh, you probably follow him on Instagram. I don't see. I
Yeah.
don't follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, no, I've been stalking
I
him.
don't even have anything. So, yeah.
Oh, alright. It's
Like,
weird. He's a very skinny
he
guy.
wasn't-
Put a- put
Yeah,
an
he is.
Instagram.
He's a very skinny guy.
And then
He's
he's
small
like,
guy.
armed to the teeth with like an anti-stab vest and all this other stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Does the stuff does it look like the stuff weighs more than him?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. He has a lot of stuff on his vest, so
man.
There's a lot of stuff.
Oh man. Yeah, I've seen pictures. I've seen the pictures too.
Hey, Gabriel, damn, dude. When you talk to him on Discord,
what am I doing with my life? Yeah,
it's just chilling. Look at photos. He can probably shoot you.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, good for him. He found his career, dude. He knew what he wanted to do. You know,
woo.
Unlike us idiots that are just here clamoring about making fun of things, still trying to find our way into the world. Oh man, but anyway, okay, that's very sad. Okay,
I'm depressed.
I'm gonna lay on my gamer bed now.
AKA a chair. It's just a recliner chair.
It literally is, isn't it? It's just a reclining chair for $500 to $1,000.
Oh,
you can
right.
now own your
I
own.
would say it's easily $1,000, man.
God, I don't even have two monitors.
Two monitors?
I don't even have that. I don't even have a computer.
Mike does. Mike has two monitors.
Yeah.
In bed for Mike?
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah.
But no, I don't even use both of them for anything. Well, I only use one monitor at a time, actually.
Do you use one to FAP and one for work?
No.
Is one for business and pleasure?
No, I got a laptop for that. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. The burning laptop. Yeah, you don't have to delete the history. You just toss it in the trash or just break it.
Just throw it in the microwave.
I was gonna say, like, what do you do with your burner? Yeah, your burner laptop. I used to have one. It's my old computer. It had a crack on the screen. Yeah. I was like, well, I have nothing else better to do with this. Might as well. Well, that was
corrupt it.
Yeah, yeah. Might as well keep it going until it gets eaten away by all these things. Yeah.
It's like, kill me. The pain, the things he looked up.
Oh man, yeah. Okay. This is getting really dirty.
We're of age.
Yeah, we're of age. Oh man. Dude's got a girlfriend too. I'm jealous.
Oh, Gabriel?
Yep. Or maybe, I don't know.
Last
Moved out of his house. Moved out of his house. I would think I would be the bachelor, dude.
Honestly, yeah, I always thought you could just get your own place wherever you're from.
Yeah. Especially that dude.
Yeah.
You know how many? Yeah, I was like, that guy, man.
The job.
I'm a cop. Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to evict the cop?
Yeah. Although he's by the college campus too, so I'm just like, yes, Gabriel, do it.
Everything. Do what? Yeah. You just do a sweeping motion towards the college. Everything, including that guy. You know you want it.
Oh man, but yeah,
he's a minority too.
Yeah, especially when the girls find out he's a cop, dude.
Wow, you're a cop,
like a men in uniform.
Yeah, that's right, and then some.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Or people are gonna be like, "Oh, you guys are really pigs." Like, just being.
Like, we logical. Know him. Oh, they know him more than I do. I'm just kind of there. I'm being a pig, if anything.
Now he's too. I'm gonna say Mormon. Yeah, just to probably try to even do it. Do anything.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
I take it back. He has condoms. He has condominiums.
All over the place, not used.
Yeah, no, doesn't say. It doesn't mean he never.
No one's in there.
He uses it. He probably uses it. People knowing him, how innocent he is, he probably only uses it for like hot air or not
water balloons.
Putting their mouth. He has good Mormon values.
Yep. One of the best.
Water balloons.
The guy that says, these can hold 2 gallons of water.
Whoa! Oh, that's before. That's pretty much him, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you seen? I would say Sagura. We should show him Full Metal Panic, dude. Like, this is you. You are Sagura. Just awkward.
Stop bringing toys to school. That is not a toy.
Toy.
Bladder bullets or something. It's a
Yeah.
fully equipped weapon. Bladder bullets.
Oh man, I love them. Oh gosh. I gotta watch it again. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I can watch the first season and then like I don't know. Second rate just scares me away, I guess.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Well, people are getting their throats slit left and right. You're coming from slice of life and kind of serious.
Slice of life slash serious, and then it just goes. We're just gonna be all serious in this season.
Yeah. Rack up the ecchi. Here's twins showering in. And oh yeah, they died. Then the guy's playing with their body, and on a robot or something.
Did they have an ecchi moment in the first season? No, right? I don't think so.
All of
I
it.
remember right.
Which one? Really? Which season was where Kaname goes to a love hotel with a guy?
It's the second season.
Okay, yeah. And then she's just wearing a robe, a bathrobe.
Yeah. She's trying to get away from droid thing, whatever, if I remember right.
She's trying to find what's his name. Or not what's his name, but the other one.
The other one?
No, the one that's like trying to that's been monitoring her the whole entire time.
Oh, what's a snake? Not snake. What is this?
like I want to say it's quiet, but I don't think that's right.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's Metal Gear.
Yeah, it's another Metal Gear.
Damn, what is it? Because we thought it was Mao. Because it was before that. She showed up. She was a sniper or something.
Yeah.
Isn't it her sister or something like that?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Because she looks almost exactly like Mao.
Yeah.
What was her name? It wasn't quiet. It was silence? No. That's the opposite.
Anyway, whatever. We'll figure it out
sometime. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We talk about Riot's new tactical shooter. It looked just pretty much just like what's it called?
Counter-Strike. Like CS:GO.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, CS:GO. Yeah, Counter-Strike.
It looks like Counter-Strike with more. Yeah, CS:GO. Right. What's the GO stand for? Ground offense or?
Yeah,
I think I don't know. Global offensive.
There you go. Yeah, global offensive.
I thought it was just go. It's just like
like the chess game.
Yeah. That's so weird. How come they haven't brung that to console? Didn't they in the 360 era? 360 thing?
Yes. Yeah. Counter-Strike?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. I remember. It was weird because you couldn't connect. Oh, I didn't have anyone to play with. Oh, or was it Xbox 360? Was it Xbox?
It was the 360. Yeah, it was the 360. Okay. It was like only on Xbox, if I remember right.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm like, how come they didn't put it on the Bone or PS4? Or PlayStation. I'm like,
maybe it's a Valve property.
Old enough game. I mean,
yeah. Because I remember Half-Life was on the 360 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true too. I guess it's probably Valve saying
Orange box.
We don't want it on a. Like we already gave you the orange box. Yeah.
What else do you want? Damn it.
Yeah. We already gave you like Team Fortress 2. Yeah. I never got to play that. I had the orange box, but never got to play Team Fortress.
Mm. Oh
well.
I played a bit of Team Fortress 2 anyway. It's okay. That's because I mean, like I can only say it's okay because when I played it, it was the dudes that have been playing it this whole time.
Like
so,
10 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, I'm just kind of here. Hi, everybody.
More support. Yay. I just like being an engineer, just building stuff and just camping in one spot.
Would it be like me trying to get back into Overwatch right now? Like I have no idea what's going on here.
Maybe
competitive, yeah. Just gobblers and the regular and quick play.
Yeah. No, man, but yeah, it looked like Counter Strike to me. I was like, all right, whatever. I guess like, was it them? No, what Riot wasn't gonna put out the fighting game, right?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
yeah,
were gonna make a. They're still. I think they're still supposed to make League of Legends fighting game or something like that.
Yeah.
And they
That's gonna
have
be
footage, but
yeah.
yeah, there's nothing beyond that right now.
Is that the one with Ari?
I think so. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just
And
like haven't heard anything about it since though. And
yeah.
it feels like forever.
I was gonna say I don't play PC, so it's like okay, cool. Good for you guys. You guys got a differentiator, I guess.
Yay! Well, it looks like it will make a big splash with esports PC players, but
Mhm.
personally, I don't really. It looks not complicated, but just a headache to maneuver with abilities. So you have to
Yeah.
dodge bullets and worry about your ult, whatever you call it in Valiant.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I showed Michael the predecessor, not predecessor, the heir apparent to Paragon.
Yeah,
It
heir
looks-
apparent.
you know,
Yeah.
the heir to Paragon, and it looks pretty much the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
It looks like they didn't change anything. The only thing they changed was probably like from what we see the alpha. I guess they're still in alpha stage.
oh.
The only thing they've changed is like the jungle area.
Mhm.
It's still the same, but like you know how like you couldn't see like the people into the jungle because they had that
Mhm.
weird wall thingy. They just changed
Yeah.
it kind of blue.
Oh,
That's the only
not bad.
difference. Other than that, it's like
Yeah.
pretty much the same game.
An alpha though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're giving out beta
Oh.
key or not alpha key or alpha keys, right now testing it. I'm like, oh, you guys, I want to play.
Just release the game.
I want to play it. Just want to play it. Oh man, good times.
I wonder
fun
if our
times.
stuff will count. Probably not. The stuff that.
See,
Yeah,
that's
probably.
that's what I'm kind of hoping is like, yeah, if you already have it, let's go. Like, here's an update to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Now it's under our name and stuff like that. Whatever. But you know,
Yeah.
that's not gonna happen.
Let's see, what was it called? What is it called? Let me check it out. Not fault. I don't think it's fault.
But that's exciting though.
Yeah.
No.
It
I
is.
wanna
It's really.
play.
I guess it's called Fault. Yeah, Fault. Yeah, because I joined their Discord.
It's your fault, no.
It's Epic's fault for letting such a good game go to the wayside instead of
Right.
just freaking putting all their efforts on a stupid free to play game. Like
Don't worry, they would have done an update on the skins and made them all look all cartoony and everything. So
They could have just
'Cause
left
what
it
was the-
alone.
what is it? Dauntless? That's them, right?
Yeah.
You know, it looks the same too. So it's like, yeah, they probably would have.
It's just them just putting minimum effort into their stuff. It feels like nowadays. It feels like a lot of game studios are doing that now. It's just like,
Yeah.
We did what we
But
could.
it's a free to play game though. I would say that. That's
Yeah.
my only thing I would say.
Like that's okay to a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paragon, man, that was the most
Paragon
beautiful thing
was
I ever seen for a free to play
Looked
game.
awesome.
Right? And wasn't as punishing.
Yeah.
You can
I
just
thought
keep
it was
playing it.
fine as it was, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there was like certain characters that like I hate this character, but it's like I guess you can live with it because like there are ways to get around him. Like if you have the right card build up,
Stupid
like right,
thing.
yeah, you know,
The turret guy, right?
Yeah.
The guy who could build like 5 turrets.
yeah,
Turrets, stupid Ice Queen that froze you
And
no
Ice
matter
Queen,
where you
this
were
is-
on
Yeah.
the freaking map. Whatever. I'm not salty. You're salty.
Oh man, but yeah, I hope it works out. I really do,
Yeah.
and I hope it comes out next gen. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure it will on console.
Oh
'Cause
god,
that's
or
the
on the
only
Switch.
that's the only way. Or yeah, that too. That's the only way I'm gonna play it. Oh man, I'm really like I didn't really think about ditching Microsoft Xbone next
Yeah.
gen.
Like selling it or
No, just like not even caring about like getting an Xbone or yeah, the
Well, you
next
don't have to
gen.
worry about it for a year, so you got a whole
True.
another year to think about it. So don't worry.
yeah.
Well,
Most
if
of
they
it's
have,
going on PC.
yeah, I was gonna say most. I was gonna say, well, if they don't come out with anything good in the first year, then what's the point? Or at least have something ready for that year when they're like, all right, now we're gonna throw everything onto it now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to get this thing now in order to play everything.
And that's a if. Like I don't
Yeah.
know what would draw me from PS5 to Xbox.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Gears would do it, but it's just like,
Yeah.
it's not great. Like, oh, not great. It's not. It's still okay, but it's just like, it's whatever. Like, you only make those games once every 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So, what they made Halo like the first or second year of the Xbone. So
Yeah.
Xbox, they made three of them, or the 360, they made 2 of them. Take it back. No, 4. I should say 4 because they made 3, 4, ODST,
Yeah. Halo
and
Wars.
Reach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Halo Wars. So 5 games.
Yeah. And they had Command and Conquers on the 360 as well.
Remake the RTS, man.
Command and Conquer.
There are people that clamor for the RTS game. For
That's why they're all on the
RTS.
Switch.
That is true.
Yeah.
I found out that Strangeland, or not Strangelands, is sort of like a civ builder as well. Not civ builder, but a civilization game, sort of.
Is that the one you can go off planets and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks cute.
I was like, why isn't that on there? Like, I would totally get it if it was on the Switch. It's like, yeah, everything like turn-based games, or like how Games Workshop games are with Warhammer and stuff like that. Like those kind of games, I'm like, I'm gonna put those on the Switch, man.
Right?
Yeah, because it just feels like that system feels right for those kind of games.
Yeah. Got a huge kick with those Super 3D games too.
Yeah.
Just being on this handheld, like, well, how is this possible?
How does Doom look, honestly?
How do you say you played it? How does it look anyway?
It looks pretty bad. Like, it's playable. It feels like 360 graphics.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But your eyes will hurt long enough, just you won't notice anymore at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because remember when I played Mortal Kombat on there, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can get used to this.
Bayonetta looks good though.
Yeah, well, Bayonetta was
sure.
built for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I could see why.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, technically.
Well, the
it could be
second
bottom.
one was the first one.
The first one, still looks good. It reminds me of 360.
First one was 360, so yeah, I would think it would still look good.
We make Bullet Witch. You guys remember Bullet Witch for the 360?
I've heard of it.
I've heard of
It's
it too.
just
Yeah.
a witch with bullets. No, it looks like something from Bayonetta, but less dancing around.
And then there's that big old dance off at the end of the game.
Is there?
Oh man. I keep thinking about it. I'm like, this is like the Switch is a better investment than the Xbone is, honestly.
Tell me that. It's just sitting there. Gathering
The
dust.
Xbone? Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I even bought like
Way
a
better
crazy
investment.
attachment and batteries because for some reason they didn't invest for rechargeable batteries.
True.
But anyway.
Wow. Yeah, you're right, dude. Even now,
Don't worry though, we're getting an eject button.
Yay! I can press that on accident.
We don't need your lithium
need your
rechargeable
rechargeable
battery. Yeah, gonna give you an eject button on your controller.
Everything has rechargeable
Like
stuff.
even the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation controller has a rechargeable. PlayStation 3 has a rechargeable battery.
They knew it, and you
Yeah.
guys are just, give me 12 teraflops. Like, I don't give a damn.
Oh yeah, you still have to buy AA batteries. You still have to go to the store
Right?
and buy AA batteries for the controller. Yeah.
Like,
Or
oh
spend
man,
like $40 or $30 or $40 to get a rechargeable battery for this thing. Yeah.
just for the damn Xbox because it's a
Yeah.
greedy bastard. And then the party system is booty. Was it like that in the era?
No.
it was
Sounding
not
off
like
a
that.
tin can?
No, I don't think so. The way
I don't
remember
think
it,
so
no.
either.
Well, I remember,
Yeah.
we remember 360 was crisp.
Heck, and then what happened?
I don't
Why does
know.
it sound like
Still kept
They're like, we
analog,
want
I
you to
guess.
hear everything.
But everything's supposed to be digital in that thing. Apparently, I guess maybe I don't know. Everything was like, well, no, take it back. Everything. They still had analog controls. I think PS or 4 still has analog controllers. Like, the only thing that's digital is Switch. Their controls are digital, if I remember right. Oh, but yeah. But even the Nintendo still has rechargeable controllers.
Hey, you know how pissed I would be if, like, oh, you have to buy batteries for your Switch.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you know what?
AAA.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? The controllers are like, what, 6 hours of gameplay? You can play well, even more than, I'm pretty sure more than that, but it's
Yeah.
all in there.
That's still more.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I don't even know how long the controllers last on Switch. Way longer than the Switch itself, though.
Yeah.
EJ wouldn't know because he has the
Not the poor man Switch.
Yeah.
So when you guys play super like Smite, I have to squint my eyes and look really close to this thing. So if I get kills, that's a really big deal because I can't see anything.
Oh man.
One day I'll go over there and I'll play like Smite.
Yeah.
And just like see the difference between the control.
I see you. We see you all the time on there. Well, we only saw you like once, and I'm like, let's try to see get him. He's like, no, you left.
Oh, I knocked out. I'm usually like laying in bed playing the Switch.
Oh man. Good
I'm down for Smite actually.
Michael
Anyway,
has to leave his room though.
Clean your room, son. Go to church.
All right, cool.
You're a bad mother.
This all was Riot, and we went member berries on stuff.
It tastes so good though.
Yeah, it does. Those member berries. New Star Wars game. I didn't hear that.
I didn't.
Go ahead, Mike. Oh, cool.
I just heard it was leaked. I didn't even know it was leaked. I just heard that it was supposed to be in development, I guess, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I hear too.
Yeah, like I guess I didn't. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know it was a leak. So
I don't know how you would leak that on PSN.
Yeah,
Frank.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's weird.
Well, I think I don't know how you would do that now. It's usually before big shows, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, this thing's been listed now. Like, oh, we weren't supposed to list that.
Like, oops, SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. So, like, for this to happen randomly, it's just like, what?
Right? I didn't get to see the images.
When you said that, oops, spaghetti, I just like automatically imagine. Like, I don't know if you ever seen Airplane.
What?
Airplane?
Yes.
Okay, when they're about to land, and the lights go off on the landing strip, and that dude, he's like, "Oops!" He just like puts turned off the light. You took out the cord to the light. Yeah, he's like, "Oopsie." Oh man, that's always anyway. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, but yeah. Okay, I think we're good on that. I don't know. There's no details on it, really.
Oh well, I think they pulled the images before anyone took pictures, I guess. But
Yeah.
apparently, it's a star destroyer over what seems to be Mustafar, and a fleet of X-wings. That's about it. And people are saying it's maybe Rogue One, not Rogue One, Rogue Squadron, or a fighter-based Star Wars game. Yeah.
If they did another Rogue Squadron, dude,
Yeah.
I would
really.
totally be down to do it. And like now thinking about it now, because I didn't know how to play those games back in the day.
Yeah.
I was just like, pew, 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 pew. I'm just gonna kill TIE fighters.
Blow shit up.
Never knew anything about the mission objective or anything like that. You know, just going out there and killing things. Now I'm like, I want to go back and play them. I'm like, this is gonna be hard.
Oh,
you know,
I know.
just for the first one because I know that's on the 360 or not 360 64. If I remember right.
Like, imagine them adding more vehicles too. Like Y wings or B wings or maybe stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or co-op. Oh my god, co-op on a Y wing.
Yeah. No man, they bring in the bombardiers, dude. The Last Jedi.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Why were there only 2 people? Well, there are 3 people, right? There was a pilot, and for some reason there was a navigator. Yeah. I don't know what you're navigating at, but all right. And then there's the person who presses the button.
There's the gunner.
Oh yeah, the gunner. That's right.
Gunner on the bottom. Yeah. I was like, I'm thinking you want a gunner on the top as well. You know.
Yeah, it's not like we had a ship that. Oh yeah, Y wings.
Yeah. Where's put the gunner spot at anyway? Honestly, I don't feel like the bottom would be the worst part because you don't.
Yeah, there's a terrible spot for something built like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be the sides, like a regular.
I was gonna say there would be
fortress.
2 gunner. I was gonna say, wouldn't there be 2 gunners on both sides?
Yeah, because it's the most vulnerable part. Yeah. I'm thinking World War II Flying Fortress. There was one in the front, one in the sides, and one in the back, and then there's one in the bottom, and there's one at the top.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. See, we put too much. Don't. Let's not. Star Wars.
That's all right. All it takes is one ship to blow up a dreadnought, but all right.
Yeah.
Why aren't your bomb doors are open? Where's the bombs?
They're in here. Why don't they just kamikaze that bomb? She's dead anyway. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm assuming they have.
It was a kamikaze mission. What are you talking?
Yeah, that's true. They did just die.
Yeah. It's not like it was. Yeah. It's not like she dropped him from a range that she's out of the blast zone.
No, that's true. I was gonna say even the rate of speed they were flying. Yeah. They wouldn't get back to the home 1 or whatever it is. I don't know what it is.
Pretty much home 1.
Yeah,
it's called something else, but it's home 1.
Or the Raditz or something like that. Yeah, whatever. They wouldn't get back in time for them to go into hyperspace.
We'll never know.
They had their own hyperspace. That's why.
Yeah, we'll never know that either because they kind of just appeared, and there's no exit game or end game.
Yeah.
How do you tell those people that? Yeah, the dreadnought's gonna come. Your guys are gonna die, but it's a good for the resistance. Like, was that something good? Does Leia know this? Does General?
Or no, apparently not, because Poe is the one that's blamed for everything. So,
who's Poe? No, I mean, I know who Poe is. Just how is he able to convince all these young fighter pilots
to go in and die?
Yeah, like Allahu Akbar, and then just go die. And
I don't know.
They have loved ones, right? And like they have,
obviously.
Yeah,
2 sisters are like, hey,
yeah, the only ones.
You got the other piece.
The only ones who have loved ones.
Yeah. Nobody else was mourning. Everybody else was just like, it's another day in the neighborhood, I guess. Let's go.
Hello, neighbor. Go die. How cool would it be to actually see maybe a B-Wing in action? Because no one's seen a B-Wing before.
Yeah, right?
just to see like, oh, we put these out of this not station, but we found this on the far side of the planet or something.
Yeah.
And it's like a fleet of B-wings, and they're just weapon platforms. They're just with people in them.
Oh man!
Did they say that in Rise of Skywalker that the B-wing was fighting when it wasn't in fighter position?
Yep. It was opening its legs, and then it got blown up.
I was gonna say, what is the fighter position? Is it when it's
It's a T pose.
Yeah, I was gonna say when it's T'd. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, when's a T pose? But and then it's like he's barely opening his S foils in attack position, or not. I don't even know if it's called S foils.
It probably is.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Anyway, like you came all this way and you weren't ready to fight.
And it's the only B-wing, and we never see it get into action.
Oh man. See, don't think about it, because you're thinking about it more than everybody, than the people that know it. So.
But if you want fan service, that's what you give it.
Yeah, I know, right?
We see those ships. We see A-wings and we see B-wings. And
but apparently, I guess, like, servicing the fans is a bad thing nowadays. I mean, I understand, like
that's
like
true.
you don't have to go fully fan service. You just have to give like a little bit, like a
context. You have to just show that you know what this thing, what like the little details are. That's
what a B-wing is.
Yeah,
because we've seen them in Empire and Return.
Yeah,
and they don't really do anything. You don't really see them do anything.
Oh man, but yeah, like this, you could have like fully fledged to do a Y-wing bomber. Actually, do a strafing run or something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we've never seen them
we've never seen them do that. Yeah.
Even in the movie where they're supposed to be doing it, you don't see it happen.
Yeah, they just kind of like when they're flying away.
We failed. That's all we know.
Yeah, like it's your job now. And they like Scooty Puff Jr. out of there. But when the Death Star blows up, there's like a handful of them. There's like 3 Y-wings.
There's like 3 Y-wings,
2 X-wings, and then maybe a B-wing.
Oh man!
And then Lucas added more, but there's just a handful of them. And both, I want to say in Return, not really. I think there was more X-wings than anything.
Yeah.
Like X-wings followed Lando into the core, right? That's all I remember.
They did.
Yeah.
Because hell no, B-wings not gonna fit. See, it would have been cool if, we have Old Republic fighters. Here's some ARC 170s, and they have rear gunners too.
Yeah.
Or here's some antique Y-wings we found, and they still have the armor from the Old Republic. Technically, the Old Republic.
Yeah. Okay. This is a perfect segue.
Or the V-wings. Anyway,
this is a perfect segue to get into the topic,
general discussion.
The general discussion. Yeah, the opinions.
I'm already heated. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay. I wrote, with all the recent happenings of Doctor Who and Doctor Who, that is all what's going on. Like, that's all the news that I've seen this week about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
A
little context.
Little.
I've read stuff, but what do you mean?
And I'm like, okay, Doctor Who, the season finale happened, and they revealed who the Doctor was before the Doctor.
Before he stole the TARDIS.
Yeah, before he stole the TARDIS. And apparently William, the first Doctor, is not the actual first Doctor.
Surprise.
Yeah. The dude, the writer, Chris Chibnall, went in and said, you know what? We're going to change the whole entire... Well, we're going to reveal everything behind the curtain, in this series finale. Now, granted, it's like... okay, here's the thing. The Master is back in that one.
Yeah.
Indian dude. I don't know, some sort of dude.
Some
but,
person of color.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, he reveals that apparently, uh, the, the 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 Time Lords, before they were Time Lords, they had this one pioneer lady. She was
Mhm.
traveling the stars, and she found this little like vortex or whatever. And then there was a little black girl or whatever. I'm gonna say a black girl because she's black. Um, she finds her there and she takes her in, and so she adopts her as one of her own. And I guess she was playing by a cliff with another kid, and the kid accidentally uh,
Oops.
oops, and yeah, he kind of
Committed
throws her off a cliff.
Murder?
Like
Homicide?
not throws her off a cliff, but he doesn't murder.
Commits-
He doesn't murder her. They're kind of like fighting over a toy, and she just happened to fall off cliff.
Oh.
Yeah, and like she regenerated, and so that doctor came and so that scientist lady or whatever, seeing that, she started experimenting on her to find out like how she be able to regenerate. And apparently the doctor's been like multiple people before he was the first doctor. I mean, you have like two, like he was the first girl, he was like three girls, little just a lot of ethnicity in him.
Did
Just
she
saying.
like kill her multiple times?
Yeah,
then?
she killed her
Yeah.
multiple times. She
Oh.
experimented on her multiple times.
So to kill
And
her,
people are
not like
yeah, they killed her. Yeah, they killed her. In order and to find out if it, and I guess she unlocked the secret, and she did it on herself, and she found out how to regenerate, and that's how the Time Lords learned how to regenerate, was off of her.
off the doctor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and that's like how the big reveal was. Like the little girl was the doctor.
huh.
I can show you a clip.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I got the gist of it.
And that's how they became the Time Lords. Like how they restricted it to 13 or whatever, what's it called? And everyone's just like, well, you kind of just changed everything now in the lore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because now you like everything that happened before, like how he was worried in like Matt Smith was worried when he regenerated after when he was dying.
Right.
That's Christmas special. Like that series, that whole thing doesn't mean anything anymore. Just like
See, when
it
I
doesn't make any sense.
When I
Yeah.
first heard it, I thought, okay, there's the doctor was other people before, and like, okay, I can get behind that.
yeah,
Knowing a little bit more context on how
yeah.
that is.
Like what do you
That's-
okay? What do you don't understand right now? Well, like, because I feel like I kind of messed it up explaining it.
No, I mean, that's a pretty good job. Just
Yeah,
I'm trying to rack my head around it because there's a
Yeah.
lot of instances. Okay, all right, for the good. I'm gonna focus on the good first.
yeah,
Okay.
A lot of the lore for Doctor Who is very old, like 70s and 60s stuff, and not a
Mhm.
lot of people know that the reason why they have 13 generations, and because they'll go insane, and that only Time Lords are physically, in the lore, it's physically they can only regenerate 13 times,
yeah,
and that's fair because it's an old lore, 70s, 60s, maybe 50s and 40s going on like that,
Mhm.
and not a lot of people, everyone who probably know that stuff are dead.
yeah.
But Eccleston, Tennant, Smith, and I'm forgetting your favorite one. I'm
Capaldi?
sorry, Capaldi.
Yeah,
And a lot of the drama was that his time was coming up. Like,
Yeah.
it was slowly. There was a slow timer, or no, not a stop timer. Well, there was a limit to how many times the Doctor could be that, and there was going to be a huge impact when he became the 13th.
yeah,
Yeah.
So when you say that he was basically experimented on, you kind of see the Doctor. I'm
The
like
thing is
all
too.
over the place.
Okay, all right. The thing is too is that the Doctor apparently has infinite amount. They
How's
reveal
that?
that he has infinite amount of regenerations.
How?
And the fact that because I think they said in there that they
He's
have
unique.
like some sort of time force or whatever. No, because they found because the doctor, uh, that little girl, the doctor, to say that
Right.
they experimented on, like she is not Gallifreyan. She's not from Gallifrey.
We're huh.
It's just like it's just something that just some weird alien humanoid person that was just that lady found the I forget what they're called before they were Time Lords. They called themselves Time Lords. Um, she found her and she just regenerated, and then she just found out like, oh, she has an infinite, like they just say like, yeah, you have an infinite amount of lives, so you're pretty much immortal now.
Okay. Questions. So many questions.
Yeah.
What is the time span from the little girl to how many times she was experimented on? This has to be dawn of time stuff in order for the Time Lords themselves to forget that, oh yeah, we have a lot of regenerations.
Yeah.
I mean, something that's rooted in their culture.
Okay. Apparently, it's just like it's
If
like
it's
when the Time Lords started to venture off into space. Apparently, that's the timeline that they gave you.
That's the beginning of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally.
And it's only when they find the thing of regeneration, the whole thing of regeneration. That's when they finally discover, or not. That's when they finally call themselves Time Lords, because they're able to regenerate. Yeah. They didn't say anything. They haven't said anything about like when they discovered time travel or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea about that.
Because this all makes me feel as though this was like 300 years ago or 10,000 years ago or something. Because how would you forget that as a Time Lord? They document everything.
Yeah. They said that they erased their mind. Apparently.
Oh, it's getting so ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently they erased their mind of I forget what it was. For something, I don't know, but it was they erased their minds so they don't remember their previous
all of the Time Lords
lives or something like that. I don't know, something like that. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's weird. I know, right? I was just like, really? I'm like, is my disgust for this really valid? Because I only got into it when you guys told me about it, and that was like what, 7-8 years ago.
Yes,
and I only started off with the.
It was more than that.
It was more than that. I think
okay, a decade ago. Yeah, okay.
Not even. I think it was 15 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, but just like, is my disgust validated? Because I only seen Eccleston up to Eccleston, and I know all the other I know about the other previous Time Lord or people that played the Doctor. Yeah, and I'm like, do I have validation for my? I'm like, oh, or do I even really have validation too as well? Because I stopped watching when after second season of Capaldi's era run. I'm asking.
No, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that at all. Yeah. I think there is a certain amount of disgust to be said because if you see the emotional impact Capaldi, Eccleston, Smith, and Tennant, the whole drive was that they're the last of the Time Lords and that they wanted to go home. And that the Time Lords sacrificed themselves against the Dialects because of the Time War. And that's the whole drive of the Doctor, is that he's a PTSD'd out war hero who did the one thing nobody thought would be ethically feasible.
Yeah.
Right? Sacrifice his homeworld, and he even says, you hear the children, do you ever count how many children are on, and stuff like that. Yeah. And to say that it's an infinite amount of regenerations and that there wasn't really much urgency to be had. You don't need to start from the beginning of Doctor Who to be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, it's just him. He has only an infinite amount of regenerations. The Time Lords restricted them. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, wow, really? Like, why are you gonna do this? Just so you can, stick it to us? Like, not. I wouldn't say loyal anymore, but we're devoted. I guess we would say, like, sort of. Yeah. just really, you know, logical fans, I guess you would say. I don't know.
Right. I guess.
Yeah.
I see. Like I said, I was on board with. We don't know much about the Doctor until he stole the TARDIS. That's the basis. And
Yeah.
he started from one there, and then okay, he probably had a previous life. Hell, he had kids when he was in the second regeneration. And he had a grandkid, and he had a family. So it makes sense that he has a past prior to that. I'm with you with that. That's what I thought by the images. That's what it was. That this is the Doctor's mentor.
Yeah.
Showing up, but hearing that she's basically a scientist who experimented on him, and he's not even a Time Lord, and all this other stuff feels a little shoehorned to me.
Yeah. Right. And I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt for now, because we have to wait until New Year's or Christmas or whatever.
That's a hell of a benefit of doubt.
Yeah, I know, right? And it's just like, because it is the Master telling him this or her this.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you
Let's
didn't
just
tell
go
me
with
that.
them.
Yeah. It is the Master telling him this.
That's
but
interesting.
So yeah, so I'm like, is it a whole giant lie that the Master probably doesn't even know too? Because he's getting this information from somebody else as well, apparently. Yeah. I don't know who, but something else. But the whole ridiculous sense was like, the whole thing was, well, the Master's plan was to, like, because it was Cybermen, and the whole thing was, it had Cybermen in it, and his plan was to take make Cybermen Time Lords.
So humans. Humans Time Lords.
Yeah.
Humans
Time Lords that can regenerate. Or Cybermen that can regenerate.
How's that?
Yeah,
so, like,
I don't know.
Does their armor regenerate?
Yeah, that was like one of the things that I was like, I don't get that, because didn't they establish that, like, there's no uniqueness when they get changed, right?
Yeah, that's why they sound the same.
Yeah, and like, so why would any traits that they have transfer over?
What's regenerating then at this point?
Yeah, like, so what? Yeah, if they regenerate, because technically they're dead, right? In a
Pretty much.
sense of saying, yeah. So like, what? So when they go into the process, when they just keep regenerating bodies over and over and over,
this is a new hell. Kill me! Oh my god! It reminds me of that episode in Doctor Who when that one Cyberman, it was a chick, but she became a Cyberman.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's for my country or something, or like for Queen and Country. And she has like a gun, and she's just crying black ooze.
Yeah.
That's what I picture.
I was gonna say, in earlier editions, is it only the brain that they take out, or is it the full head?
It's the full. It's the full.
Head
the old.
spine?
The old. Yeah, it's the whole body. Well, they were prototypes back in the day, so it was a combination of both. It feels like they really distilled it this time around. Like, they know what to take and what to leave behind.
Oh, okay. But in that one, this is further up, so it's like, it obviously would change. But in the one where the universes are colliding, don't they take kids and turn them into Cybermen?
I want to say yes, but that opens a whole new door of, like, how do you age that thing, or do you just take the brain?
Yeah.
I think they just took the brain and they just left it, everything else.
Because I want to say they did, but I don't really remember. I'd have to watch that episode again.
Yeah. Good luck trying to find it. It's not
I know, that's what I was going to say. It's not on Amazon anymore, and I don't know where to find it now.
All right, is it like the BBC trying to erase the past? Kill it? Much. You have to?
Yeah. That's a lot. And that's what's bothering me. That's what I want to talk about the subject about. It's like, because I feel like they're trying to, it's like, just for the sake of nowadays, I hate saying politics or whatever, just the way the world is now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they're just changing it just so they can appease, like, just like that certain little percentage of people.
It's a weird thing, especially with British TV.
Yeah.
Because I know Americans have a huge deal with that stuff going around.
Yeah.
But for British TV, it's not very, I wouldn't say it's not an issue, but their media depicts it as not an issue.
Yeah. Yeah. But like people are
But
saying like want to cancel the BBC just like because of the way that they've been treating Doctor Who like that. Like I think just people just don't want to be lectured on a Doctor Who. They want an adventure, a sci-fi adventure nowadays.
yeah,
Again,
and if I'm gonna be lectured, just make it natural.
yeah,
Like I didn't really give a crap about Mickey showing up and just kind of tagging along, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then Donna, no Martha, yeah, right, Martha,
Martha.
yeah, and Martha showed up, and I didn't care much. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
I like
It's natural, right?
Martha was beautiful. You didn't like Martha? I know you did. I was like, yeah, you didn't. You're the one.
No, I like Martha.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I liked all of them actually.
Yeah, they all had their traits. They all had their great, things that they did. Yeah. I mean, in the end, Martha became like a freaking like almost like a freedom fighter or whatever. I don't say freedom fighter
with Mickey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like wow.
What were they
like,
fighting?
She really progressed. I think they were fighting what are those potato
Santarans?
Yeah, Santarans. Yeah.
Do we ever see some potato heads? Do we ever see the potato head?
No, I don't think so.
What? God, that would have been cool.
But anyway, like the whole thing is like they destroyed Gallifrey again. They destroyed.
Yay, I guess.
Yeah, and like Critical Drinker was like saying like, see, this is why like the people back then like in the early '70s or whatever they time locked the Gallifrey or whatever, the whole war.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't do this crap over and over again because it's been a constant thing over and over again that they've been doing with Gallifrey nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna let it live, or are you guys gonna destroy it, keep destroying it over and over again?
Like, what are you gonna do? Blow me up?
Yeah.
No.
Because it's like the Cybermen had like this weird like antimatter or not antimatter, like anti-life cell like
equation.
Not equation, but like it's like something anti-life matter or something like that. Yeah, and they detonated or somebody detonates it. I don't know. It's like weird, some weird thing that's running into the story.
Yeah,
and everyone's like, wouldn't that kill the Cybermen? Like, why would they have that? Like, why would? Like,
yeah, they have organic parts.
Yeah.
I know. Congratulations, Cybermen. You played yourselves.
But yeah, just going back to it, just seeing like people being upset, like just the the people that dedicated their not their time to learn about Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, other things of science fiction or anything like in like people would consider to be nerdy back in the day before this became cool or whatever,
Yeah. It's the new cool thing.
Yeah. I think it's like kind of a slap in the face, like to all this. Like you're like, no, we're gonna retract everything that we like the history that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause now they're constantly trying to fill in the holes for the sequel trilogy for Star Wars. Like how Palpatine's son was a failed clone of his.
Yeah.
He's now a failed clone. Like she's an offspring of the failed clone, and I'm like, what
Palpatine
is going on?
Was a clone.
Yeah, Palpatine, or that Palpatine that we see in Rise of Skywalker was indeed a clone. Like his spirit flew into space to Exegol to jump into that.
The
that
King
body.
Clone.
Yeah. And it's just like, what, like I don't know if I'm all right with that, dude. I don't know if
a lot of these. Oh man, yeah, it does seem like I wouldn't say the writers, but a lot of the companies or production companies. There's a dysfunction and disassociation with the fans, especially with Star Trek, with Picard.
I was gonna say because I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard like Alex Kurtzman, the producer, the executive producer of the Star Trek stuff, everything like that. He doesn't even want people that know Star Trek to be in the writers' room around there.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I heard. I don't know about that, but it seems like because a lot of people are just saying thinking because a lot of the stuff that's happening right now is contradicting a whole lot. like they don't care about the Kelvin universe because it's all like it's all like weird. It's its own storyline, it's its own timeline. So
Yeah.
but when they went back to Picard, it's like it's the prime timeline. It's just like what
It's not the
happened to
Kelvin
this? Yeah, like what happened to this world that we all loved? Like, and why did like 13 other species of alien species like say like if you help the Romulans, we're gonna get out of we're gonna leave the Federation.
Oh, so do they? Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Yeah, that's
free
why the
to.
Federation.
It's not
That's
like
why that's why the Federation backed off because they were scared. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't they free to do whatever they want?
yeah.
Yeah,
The Federation has hard rules to join the Federation. You have to
Yeah,
have a certain amount of knowledge and science. I don't think you
Yeah.
really have to follow religion either.
yeah. I was gonna say their prime directive is pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Is it the prime directive? Yeah,
Well, amongst the standing orders of the Federation of Starfleet.
yeah. And yeah,
But
I was like, I can't get too much into like what I've heard. Like me and Michael have been watching reviews
why.
from Redletter Media
Yeah,
about the whole thing, and those two are really Star Trek knowledgeable scholars, I would say. Yeah,
yeah.
and they're talking about it. And it's just like I just feel their pain, just talking about how Picard is like really like it's like. What have you done to this show? What have you done to our like something that we love?
Yeah.
And Mike sees it too, I can think Michael can agree with me on that one. Yeah, it's like
that scene's
yeah, it's just like man, I don't know. Yeah, that Doctor Who thing, I was just like wow.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping my hopes up that it's all a lie. And it's just the master trying to get under his skin or something.
Yeah.
Like
Because when you said the master, he might be lying, or it might be BBC trying to gauge people's reactions.
Yeah.
Because that's a great way to say, okay, we saw the outrage, let's just backtrack.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just that's what gets me upset about this because it's like like I said I don't know how I feel like I should feel about it because but you I guess you what's it called that like saying like you don't because I was devoted to it. I wanted to know pretty much almost everything about the Doctor Who, and I was really into 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13 whatever. Yeah,
whatever's War Doctor and 8, I guess, and then other stuff.
Yeah, like the War Doctor kind of it makes sense. It makes sense, honestly. I feel.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
It makes sense, and it kind of put them in a corner. And it's like, oh, this is interesting. I want to know what's going to happen now.
Yeah, and how he came to be. It could say that he is the fighter. Well, he's called the War Doctor for a reason.
Yeah,
he's the one who's gonna like kill kid dialects or something like that. Or raise planets if there's one dialect on that planet. He'll do the horrible stuff.
Like I was telling Michael, I was like, I wanted to find an article about this so you can read it or whatever, but I was like, I can only find like that was like either like really into it and really like really against this whole thing, like just like and nothing. No, there's nothing in between. There's nothing like talking about Doctor Who. It's just like because because apparently I guess I just listened to a bunch of hate mongers.
Hate mongering.
I guess. I guess or I should just say not hate mongers, just people that are just passionate about their what they've have watched or like just they're just passionate about what about their stuff, and they hate to see it destroyed like this or whatever. I don't know.
It's such a fine line though, because the BBC owns Doctor Who and they have all the right to do whatever they want with their baby. It's like telling someone, "Hey, you can't." Like a parent,
like
"Hey,
I
don't
always
treat
say,
your son like that."
like yeah, it was like it's always like always when I always say like George Lucas can do whatever the hell he wanted with the prequels.
Yeah,
Like, who was to say like we were, he didn't have to really listen to us, Yeah,
yeah. And that's
yeah,
the whole burden with creating stuff in general. Is that Doctor Who has such a long lineage. I believe it's the oldest sci-fi
yeah.
show.
It's like 50
And
years, I think.
yeah, just about, give or take
Yeah,
10 or 20 years.
yeah,
And a lot of that stuff, it's by the writer's power, so to speak. They can
yeah,
do whatever they want, and if they wanted to reflect current issues, sure, within their right. We can not like it, but they have all the right to do that stuff. Not to defend them and say, oh yeah, they can do whatever they want. We can just shut up.
yeah.
But
But but what
they're not
talks
blind.
for us? Yeah, I was gonna say, but for what talks for us is not watching it. Like their ratings go down.
Yeah,
That's how
Yeah.
like we voice our discuss or just negative or
oh
or,
yeah, that's
yeah,
how they connect with us. They
yeah.
can't say, hey, what do you guys think? And then everyone throws in their 2 cents, and they don't know what to do, and they panic.
Because
And then
apparently it was only like 800,000 people watched it, and I know that seems like a lot of people, but it's
mhm,
like it's
compared
over
to other
like
stuff.
yeah. I mean, like they even said like people were saying like it got outdone by Antiques Roadshow,
No,
the season finale. Like more people watched that than the season finale of Doctor Who. I was like, really? That's pretty crazy.
yeah,
Like it's just like their slow demise, like downhill slope of people not watching it anymore.
yeah. I don't know what they're trying to do then.
Yeah,
If the views show that they're going down, then there has to be a reason why they're keeping it up.
yeah,
Is it advertising? Maybe
Maybe.
commercials. I feel like we talked about this. Actually, I'm getting weird deja vu.
yeah,
Like maybe commercials or sponsors or something like that.
yeah.
Not the people in general, not even the fans and general public really care much, as what you've told me.
Yeah. Oh, I guess tomorrow we'll be back. Out of the subject. I guess tomorrow we'll be back on your schedule.
Yeah, I can put that out now.
Yeah.
6, right? Or 7. Wait,
Yeah.
what is it now?
I think it's still
It's supposed to be 6.
Okay, so are
Yeah.
we doing it 6 or 7?
We're gonna do it at 7. We're gonna stay at 7. So I guess what? So when daylight savings ends or starts again, or whatever, I don't know, in October or whatever, go back to. You go back to what, 8 or what is it? 8 or no? You. What? Wait a minute. What? Do we lose an hour or does he?
We
gain
don't
an hour?
lose an hour. He loses
I
an hour.
lost an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, he loses an
hour.
Oh,
Okay.
help me! I lost
Yeah.
an hour.
So yeah, we'll stick it at 7 because 7 is I think a pretty good
Universal time. Yeah. Okay.
time right now. Yeah. 7 or 6 o'clock. Yes. Then when we go, we'll switch it to 6 for you. It's just so weird. Get off of
Yeah.
daylight savings time. Oh, tell California to get off and say this. Anyway, yeah, go back to.
But yeah, that's.
Anyway, like, what are your opinions on this, Mike? Just in general. Like, I know there's like things out there that are not. You don't have to like say like Doctor Who or anything. I know there's like other things that are being. I don't want to say attacked, but it feels like an attack. Just the devoted followers of certain things. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it could be done there because I think we're just gonna go in a rapid circle over and over again, just like or just disdain of like what's happening nowadays.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, even okay for Star Wars, because since we talked about Doctor Who,
Yeah.
I guess we'll shift to Star Wars now.
Yeah,
And at least for Star Wars, a lot of that stuff, plot hole filling, was EU stuff too.
Yeah,
Back in
Yeah.
the 70s, that's what they
Yeah.
did. Like, hey, Boba Fett got this scar because he was fighting so and so.
Yeah.
But I don't think that will cut it because in the EU it was like, oh, this is new because it's fairly in its nature, it's new. Like you wanted to know more about the world, the universe, and you wanted to know every little bit. But the generation nowadays, especially the fandom and some of the communities, that doesn't really rub against them well.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't rub against me well. No,
right? Because this is all like Palpatine becoming a clone. It was in the EU. He wanted to jump into.
I was like, when I was thinking about that, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense because
it's not that I like it, but
that was in the EU. I was like, but I heard a lot of people don't really care for that part in the EU. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, because it's just like, he just keeps doing it and doing it. But it's just like it just leaves open a bunch of stuff. It was like, did they really kill him at the end of this Rise of Skywalker?
Yes,
because he survived falling into the reactor or whatever. Then he survived blowing up. Well, he didn't really survive. His physical body survived, or physical body died. His spirit, I guess, his force, spiritual, whatever, soul, I guess you would say, survived, and it's been on survival mode. He tried to clone, I guess, Rey's parent, Rey's father.
Yeah.
And that was a failed. And I'm like, Michael was putting up this, like, what constitute him as a failure then?
How did he get out in the first place?
Because he seemed pretty normal to me. It's just when they showed him,
as much as I could gather, you're right. His physical body. It's so difficult because it starts becoming not the whimsical, but the spiritual side of Star Wars.
Yeah.
With the Force. So his Force soul, after his body was destroyed, jumped into a clone, and then he started. But that clone was not able to hold his Force energy.
Yeah.
So he experimented with clones.
That's what Michael was talking about. Like, when he's talking about like Anakin. When he was all sliced up and everything, or like when he saw his body all mangled up, he's like disappointed. And that Michael pointed this out to me too. Yeah, because the whole like clone thing or whatever, or the not the clone thing or whatever the thing he was gonna do.
It was basically just the fact that he can transfer his consciousness from one person to another, and his thing with Vader was supposed to be. Apparently, there was like a rumor that the whole thing with Vader was that he was trying to build him up so that way he could take over his body, and then when he found him on a
Mustafar.
Yeah, Mustafar. Yeah. I mean, I knew I had the name right, but I was like, I don't think that's right.
Mustafar.
Anyway, when you find him on Mustafar, like the reason why he looks so concerned is because there goes my new body.
There goes my chance.
Yeah.
See, even in the EU, the reason why he does that stuff is because there's an alien race from another galaxy about to invade, and they're immune to the Force, and that's the reason why he was evil, and he wanted to build Death Star.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's kind of like you don't really want that plot, quote unquote plot hole to be filled, but you just want to know
Fable
more.
3 plots. That's
right. Exactly.
But here's one from the Star Wars. I was trying to look for it. It's a Twitter from Star Wars Facts. They're actually getting stuff from the Rise of Skywalker book or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's just like saying like Palpatine always knew Darth Vader would betray him, and right before he died in Return of the Jedi, he called on all the dark power of the Force to thrust his consciousness far, far away to a secret place he had been preparing. So that's like, I'm like, I don't know if I'm okay with them trying to rewrite stuff like that. I mean, I guess he's all powerful, yes, but I don't, but they're also talking about the rule of two and everything, like how he okay, Vader would eventually try to become master. I mean, I was just like, but I don't know. I was just
even
like,
technically there wasn't a rule of two.
Yeah,
because if you count Maul and Dooku, and then I guess Grievous and Ventress.
Yeah,
if you really want. But see, and that's the thing with Star Wars stuff, like Doctor Who, is there anything contradicting what hole they're filling?
Yeah.
anything that goes against the canon. That's the thing with Star Wars. They can pretty much, especially with the EU, like they filled literally anything they could fill. They could find any hole they could find. That sounds the unromantic way.
Yeah.
With like, oh, Boba Fett has a hole in his helmet because he fought Darth Vader for Han Solo.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things, because they fought. He found him and he wanted to
dent. Is that what that is?
Yeah, the dent or the slash. And it's like, why would you need that to be explained? But that's just the nature of Star Wars, that every little thing could be made a character. Wicket, you don't really, his name is not really mentioned anywhere.
Yeah.
Or any other characters.
Or Nibnub.
Or Nib or a Salacious Crumb.
Yeah.
Other than when the toys came out. Like, oh, we need to put names on them. And then they named Nib and Salacious Crumb. Nib.
Pancake
Flapjacks.
Yeah, I was to say Flapjack Man.
Flapjacks.
What if his name was Flapjack? That'd be hilarious.
Pretty much. Oh, dude, I could go for some pancakes. But yeah, it's a lot of that Star Wars stuff. I know it sucks, but that's just the nature of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was like, can I really be like things? Because like, I know like.
No, you can. You definitely can. You definitely can be pissed. You're within your right to be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just.
I'm just like saying, like, as long as you. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. What?
No, go ahead. I got it. Don't.
I was gonna say, as long as you don't mess around with like canon from story or whatever from movie, like I'm okay with that. Like filling in like what happened between 4 and 5, or A New Hope and Revenge, like what happened during that time. Probably a whole lot of nothing. Maybe, I don't know, just running
Pretty
away
much.
from the Empire.
That's what the comic book's filling apparently.
Yeah, just and filling in between 5 and 6. Empire and Return. It's just like okay, that's fine with me. Because we don't really know a whole lot what happened there. Probably just another whole lot of running to, or looking for where he put Han Solo. And
yeah,
like, it's not that hard, guys. He went back to Tatooine. It's just like I don't know why you would need just like them
Jabba.
trying to infiltrate.
Where's Jabba from? Oh, he's like you don't know where Jabba. Sorry. Go ahead.
Just like trying to find out how what's his face infiltrated the Hutt's, or Jabba the Hutt's lair or whatever you would say. Yeah. Like, where did he get that suit? Apparently he had that suit that whole time, so it doesn't make any sense. So
it's
really
even Mara Jade. It's like, oh, who's that stripper in the back? Oh yeah, that's Luke's wife from the Empire. And it's like, what? It sounds like a D&D session.
Yeah.
And just before, sorry, Mike, just one more thing. And then just because a lot of the people back in the day, like us, older than us, could accept that, like, okay, that's so and so's wife, so and so stuff, because a lot of Star Wars was new at the time. But nowadays, I don't think that will work as much as it did back in the EU era. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. All right. What were you gonna say, Mike?
No, basically, I was just gonna say it's just answering a bunch of questions that really don't even need to be answered.
Pretty much.
Like we don't really care. Like, did you need to tell us that he was a clone? No. Like, we could have all just been like, oh, it's actually Palpatine. He somehow survived.
Yeah.
It's like, got godly power, apparently. And we would have all been fine with that, right? Coming up with that, like, just being like, okay. Like, we don't like it, but we would have been like, all right.
Yeah, but I was just saying, but it's just, I think it's just them being scared or whatever that they have.
Yeah, they're afraid that, like, oh, we have to tell them what happened. And it's like,
this
no, you don't
sense.
have to.
Like you would try to make sense of it. You don't have to
tell me what this is. You just gotta, put the story out there and let it go. All right.
Yeah,
that's all.
We accepted. Yeah, it's just like we accepted Star Wars in the beginning. Like it didn't really have a like. Why is this episode 4? Like, who cares? It's whatever. It's a voyage of a boy, becoming a man or whatever, whatever,
man,
like,
kissing his sister.
Yeah. And
see, sorry, go finish your thought.
It's also, I was gonna say, it's also like them trying to explain like why she knew like languages, because apparently in another book says, another one of their books, she's like saying like the AT-AT had like a or she found like a
She
Y-wing
found
bomber.
an AT-AT and a Y-wing bomber apparently,
Yeah,
and she somehow got them to work together.
yeah. And she took out, I guess, whatever the thing in the Y-wing bomber was learned how to. That's where she learned how to pilot. How she learned how to pilot because she was be able to run simulations, I guess, in that Y-wing bomber, in that down Y-wing bomber, and she learned like binary, I guess, through there, and she learned like languages through the Y-wing bomber as well. That's why she was able to speak. She was able to understand Chewie.
Oh,
Chewie and
cool.
what's his face? What's his BB-8? Yeah.
It's binary, right?
Say Bubba Frick. I was like, yeah.
Bubba Frick. Bubba Frick.
Bubba Frick is like probably the greatest character ever in the Super Trilogy. Dude. I'm not lying. I'm just.
Bubba Frick.
I like him too. Yeah. When I thought he died, I was like, oh, sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like, yay!
I can fix.
Oh man, yeah. And see, I was like, all right, now you're opening up a whole nother can of worms there. I'm like, how does that work? How does that happen? I'm like, yeah.
So
like,
yeah,
how does that Y-wing bomber know everything like that? Yeah.
Information on it. Like what? Yeah. Where is all this information stored? On either the Y-wing or the AT-AT.
Yeah.
Right? Like, where is it all stored that she can actually figure it out? It just becomes a whole other can of worms.
You're like, questioning it too much.
Yeah, again, like I said, like, why did you have to answer it with like, oh yeah, it's clone? Because then it becomes like my question of like, well, what's a failed clone exactly? I get how Snoke was a failed clone because he looked all crazy looking with his golden robe.
Did that just grow off of him?
Yeah, apparently. Because I think they were.
But still, he was extremely powerful, though. Too. Yeah, I'm just like, like, how is that a failed clone?
What's a fail? Yeah, what's a failure in this world? I don't get it. Like, I know they apparently said that. I think I read somewhere that. I guess the failure that was. Rey's father is that he didn't have the Force or something like that. That was basically, I think that's what they're saying, like his failure was. And it's like, but then how the hell did he get out?
We'll read that in another book. Rey's family.
It's just hilarious because I think that's what they just didn't. They want to explain like he didn't have he didn't consummate with anybody, the Emperor. He just cloned a person. He wanted to get that image out of people's heads that the Emperor was banging away. Oh yeah. Anyway, that was a pretty good conversation, guys. I like it. This was good. Something to get off our chest. It'll come back again. I know.
Probably
because there will be more stuff
always
be thrown out there.
Yeah. Whew, man! But until then, we should wrap this up. We've been on for like 2.5 hours.
Should we tell them to live long and prosper?
Live long and prosper.
Prosper?
Yeah.
Like Star Trek?
Yeah.
Prosper and long live.
Long, prosper, and live. There you
go. Killing me.
Long, prosper. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper?
Live prosper,
prosper. Prosper and live long. Prosper and live long. Prosper and long live. There you go. Backwards. Anyway, alright, whatever. We're done. We're done with this. Okay, that'll be it for this week's episode of the Journey in Nerdom podcast. I am SR Native. You can catch me on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at SR Native.
I've been Forever Delicious. You can catch me on Twitter and Twitch. On Twitch at Forever Delicious and on Twitter at Forever Delicious without the E before the R.
I've been Zen Pixel, XEN Pixel. Catch me on the Twitters and the Instagrams.
Alright, that'll be it for this week's podcast. As always, support your local comic book store, game shop, and what was the other one?
Strip club.
Strip club, yes. They need to get through medical school somehow. Card shop. Card shop.
Same thing.
Yeah, they'll get for them dollar bills. Anyway, we'll be back next Saturday. Until then, we'll see. Well, stay safe, guys, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye.
Bye.